Right?
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
America's the border of wickedness, man. They teach the kids they can cut their rod off and, you know, get a rod sewed on.
Right.
You know? This place is fucking has legalized, you know, abominations upon abominations. I'm not trying to go down the road of pedophilia. They got zoophilia, man. Motherfuckers actually popping animals here, man. Motherfuckers are actually marrying animals.
Right.
Here in America. It's allowed. You can't go to the Middle East and do that shit. So this place is you know, just a cesspool of abominations. And the Lord will have to destroy with fire. When you have something that's when you got a body that's, you know, diseased or something, or, you know, you're not sure there's a zombie, you kill that person. What you gotta do to the body? You gotta burn it. You can't just throw it in the regular grave. You gotta burn that shit, man. So that's America. America's a zombie, a dead body, and they gotta get burned.
Hey, what's the judgment for a whore? Got to be burnt. The Lord said this place is like a whore, the whore of Babylon.
The mother of harlots.
Mother of harlots.
It says, and the people against whom the Lord of us shall shine.
Hey, so fuck you. The Lord gave us a heads up, man. The Lord came in every last one of our spirits and said, if somebody can tell you, but you still not get it, man. When the Lord opened your eyes and said, hey, wake up. The lane you standing on about to be on fire. Well, see, the Lord gave us the heads up. That's how you know the Lord is what Scripture says, many are called, but few are chosen. So many are going to be called into this thing, but only few are going to be chosen, man. But the Lord gave us the heads up. He gave you the damn jump. He said, listen, I'm about to destroy the land you standing on. Repent and do this. Serve me. Keep my commandments. Teach my word. Or you will be destroyed with the rest of these people, man.
The Holy Spirit, the Comforter.
Right.
The Lord gave us the testimony, which is the spirit of prophecy.
Right.
So we're able to see prophecy because of, you know, as the brother said, Dr. Dash is dealing with us.
Right. And the prophets were seers. See, the prophets, before they were called prophets, they were called seers. Meaning they was able to see this, man. You see, and that's how we can able to get it, because we can see it. When a man told you this, oh, America gonna be on fire, you read the scriptures, you was able to visualize that in your mind's eye. Because you ain't physically seeing it now, but we was able to physically see it in our mind's eye. Because of that, guess what? Now we here, able to tell you what's coming before it comes. And we got complete faith in it, man. We don't doubt that America will be short thermonuclear missiles. We know it's coming, man.
Right.
So when it does come, you don't want to be caught up in it. You know? That's why the Lord got us out to tell you what was coming. How you doing, brother? Hey, so what we're teaching right here is that we the true children of Israel of the Holy Bible happen to be a so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians, and America's about to be on fire with thermonuclear missiles, man. They say they might not make it to the election, man. There's gonna be so much hell in this fucking land. You see the inflation, you know. They just indicted Trump. This place, these about forest fires, but they got new, you know, weapons, burning shit down.
Bringing back mask mandates and
bring back masks, the lockdown.
Yeah,
so it's only a matter of time before this place is completely destroyed, man. You see, this place is, and they're saying that by January 1st, this economy is going to crash, man. Yeah. Because they say on that time, you got a bunch of countries that's going to be joining the BRICS, which means they're going to be dumping the American dollar. Hey, American dollar's going to have no fucking value no more, man.
Right. And what was really backing up the American dollar was America's military power. Now all these nations, they ganging up on military power too, man. Yeah. Russia, so these other nations, they saying, F you, America, we done with you. We done doing business.
Hey, and it was oil. You know, that damn petrodollar, man.
Yeah, the petrodollar.
Because, see, what happened was, everybody had to buy their oil in American dollars. Because those nations, Iran, and they side with Russia now, now they're buying their oil in BRICS dollars.
Right. Hey.
So what's going to happen is when America's, first of all, the military, they got a bunch of clothes in there, you know, and women, you know. So they ain't scared of the military no damn more. They're like, hey, we got missiles too, you know. But the thing that's backing America up was the social system and that oil, man. But now the oil ain't backing up no more. So that's why Biden went over to them Iran and tried to bait them Saudi Arabians to give them an oil deal. And they said no.
Yeah.
They said no. So he had to come back here with his tail, with his head down, you know, down in his tail between his legs. You know what that means? this country's fucking fucked, man.
Yeah.
This country's fucked, bro. By this time next year, it's gonna cost $100 or $200 or maybe $300 for a fucking a loaf of bread.
Right. Hey, I just saw information that came out.
Yeah.
The reason why it says too, now it's gonna be $300 American dollars for a barrel of oil. So you know what that's gonna cause? The barrels of oil being $300. It's gonna cause hyperinflation. Everything gonna go up in price. It's gonna cost more money for the tankers to get oil, more money for the food to get shipped. And then you got this whole trade war with China. China done doing business with y'all. America is done, man. This place is finished, man.
Hey, you know it's crazy because that's gonna cause that's gonna cause riots. That's gonna cause uproars. People flipping out and tripping out because here you have it. America's promoting like on the news. You know, bullshit, man. When you got real things behind closed doors happening. You got Biden over here falling out, and you got all these other news channels. You know, putting out BS. You know, everything is being misled. So when millions of people find out once once the president starts revealing these things, like, hey, look, you know, and the way they're gonna reveal it is a way of just letting the shits go to shits. You know, order being out of chaos. You know, Esau's gonna move in with his with his certain way of gradualism, man, to introduce his different way of system. Because he gonna pretty much be on his knees, man.
Is that on that?
Come. No, just a little bit. It says Malachi 1:4 jumping down. The people against whom the Lord Yahweh Shai have indignation forever, indignation and righteous anger. So, you know, this is how you know, man. The Lord hates, man. Forever.
Right. And it's righteous, man. The Lord don't got no evil hatred. He ain't unjust. This is righteous hatred for America. America's wicked, man. Not to mention what you did to his children.
That's right.
You know, so this place got blood on his hands that, you know, you got a tab that you ain't paid yet, man. You know, and the Lord is coming to collect that tab. You know? Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, and verse 6. May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when it has begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer?
Right, so you can't turn again an arrow that is shot from a strong archer, man. Okay, the time is coming where, hey, when they send them missiles, ain't no coming back. They cannot draw back. They cannot turn around. They can't reverse them. You know how you break something, you lose something. You like, damn, I wish I could turn back the damn roads of time, man. You know, but it's too late. It already happened. So
Right.
once the missiles are shot off, there is no going back, man. You know, like if you see a hungry lion in the woods, that motherfucker can see you, it's over, man. You know, you wish you would have went a different way by that time. I wish I would have went a different way. You know, I wish they would have figured it out. Nah, man. And by that time, it's over. You see, that's it for America. That's Bible prophecy that America's gonna be destroyed with thermal nuclear missiles. So once one state just a shot, that's it. It was already written. It was already written, man. Go ahead.
Verse 8. The mighty Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, sending the plagues,
Which the ultimate plague, the final plague, is gonna be thermonuclear missiles that fucking eviscerating America, man. They show you in the movies all the time. You see that mess of destruction just consuming the whole land, man. To my buildings just getting consumed. You know, whole fucking the water evaporating. You know, lakes is gone, man. You see, we in a time where the Lord's gonna start doing this thing in the earth, and if you don't have Yahweh Ba'ashem on your side, you're fucked.
You're not gonna make it.
That's it. It's over, man. You know, that's why they say, say your last prayers.
Yeah, hey, not a good time to be an Edomite.
Right.
If you're an Edomite, you about to feel that fire, man. If you alive in that day, you an Edomite, you feeling that fire. That's on your ass.
and who is he that can drive them away?
Who is he that can drop them away? So hey, nah, and this is the Lord doing this too, man. So once he got it set for it to happen, it's gonna happen. You know, Russia can't bring it back. American missile defenses ain't gonna be able to stop it. That's it. You know, that's your ass, post, man. And then now, everything ain't gonna matter that day, man. You see, all that's gonna matter is what you did for Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. And a lot of you people, majority of y'all ain't did nothing for Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. In fact, you did everything against Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. Contrary to Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. So guess what? Now it's time to meet Yahweh Shai. They say, what, you ready to meet your maker. You know? All you people are going to be ready to meet your fucking maker, man. See?
That lady said that in that movie, The Mist.
Right.
And she's like, y'all getting ready to meet your maker. She said, she was talking to the little girl, she said, there is one God, the God of the Israelites, and he's a stern and vengeful God, and he requires blood. That's where the Lord coming, retribution.
Right.
That's how the Lord coming back. He requires blood. Blood was shed on this land, so blood is required.
That's right.
This land was shed with all bunch of Israelite blood. The Most High's chosen people were slain here.
And somebody grabbed that slot. Somebody grabbed that. The land cannot be cleansed but by the blood of them that shed it.
Numbers 35.
Right there.
Hey, because our blood was shed here, and it was not clean with our blood. It's gonna be clean with your blood. That's how the Lord gonna mop the floors with the blood of these devils, man.
And that's the only way to cancel it out. You know, you got to cancel it out with the blood of those that shed the blood, man.
That's it.
What goes around comes back around. Right?
Right.
And that's a part of manifest destiny that they didn't tell you right now, man. That there's gonna come a time when you was gonna be the slave. There's gonna come a time when your land was gonna be destroyed. It wasn't just us. You weren't just gonna enslave us and get away with it. Now it's our turn. The rabbit got the gun now, baby. Okay. Hey, they had our fine ass women. We gonna have their fine ass women.
That's right.
You had our men in captivity. We gonna have your men in captivity. Big ass, you might walk around here. We gonna make use out of your bitch ass. You know, in your next life, cause this life you guys gonna be burning up anyways, man.
Right.
This life you ain't gonna make it. You ain't making it out of here.
That's just the beginning of your judgment.
That's just the beginning.
That's scary as fuck. Not only you think that's the end, like you about to melt. That's it. Like I'm done. Okay.
I guess we're all gonna die anyways.
We're all gonna die. Oh, I guess I'm either going to heaven or hell. And then next thing you know, you in the fucking field. You in chains.
You're gonna take a dirt nap. You're gonna have a nightmare. You're gonna have a nightmare. You're gonna wake up again. You gonna go back down?
Get in the
Your
field.
ass in the field. You know, fucking from 2 months. You and that mother crawling to the damn plantation. You know, it's over. That's it. You did it to us. You double fold, man.
1,000 years. 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, man.
That's right.
And then extermination. You know, annihilation. You're gonna eradicate a whole race from the face of the earth.
Damn.
You know. And like Apostle R said, I don't know, ask me your spirit's going, because it ain't none of my concern. All right, go ahead.
It's like Ezra 16 to verse 9. A fire shall go forth from his wrath.
What happened? Bring it back.
A fire shall go forth from his wrath.
Fire should go forth from his wrath, man. Okay, this is Yahweh Shai doing this, man. This is all the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay.
And who is he that may quench it?
Right, you better quench this fire, man. You don't have enough firefighters in the world to stop this fucking fire, man. All right, no matter what you try to do, you can't do nothing, man. You know, and they're gonna try to, you know, save themselves, but it ain't gonna be able to stop it. It's over, you know. What's going on that? From Archer, shot by Mighty Archer.
Second Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 13.
Uh-huh.
For strong is his right hand,
Uh-huh.
that bendeth the bow.
That bendeth the bow. So this right, the silo is symbolic for the bow. These missiles, they are launched right now in the silo. Okay, when they press that button, that missile, fire come out of that missile, and it shoots out of that silo. So that silo is that bow, but the missile is the arrow. All right, go ahead. And it looks like one. It come across the earth. Like I said, when you shoot a missile, when you shoot an arrow, it goes up and then it comes down.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
what goes up
must come down. And Ezra was a prophet, so he didn't. You're not gonna read in the Bible. Russia shot an ICBM. You go to like Ezekiel, it says Russia shot an ICBM. No, man. Ezra's describing a vision, and he saw arrows being shot from one end of the earth to the other. So really, what he saw was nukes, but he described it as arrows, man. He didn't. Hey, Ezra's when he got that vision, he didn't know what that was. He was like, "What the hell? That's 2,000. You know how much years in the past that was? You know, that was thousands of years before America was even, you know, a nation." And Ezra's is seeing the end. He's seeing nukes fly. He said, "Yo, I saw arrows fly from one end of the earth to the other." You know?
And he said, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? Because Ezra's on earth right now.
That's right.
So he's seeing himself in this time, seeing what Mrs. be shot off.
And now he knows what they are.
Right.
Now you know that it's not just arrows. They're symbolizing the nukes.
Right. When they were symbolizing, they only knew arrows, man.
That's it.
They ain't know about, that's why when you read the Bible about these missiles, they call them horses, they symbolize some different stuff. What they saw, what they all thought they could do. You see something you never saw before, you can only try to describe what it looks like.
You saw, right.
Try to pair it with something that you already know, that everybody else already know. You're right.
Parables, yep.
Go ahead.
His arrows that he shooteth are sharp. They shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
They shall not miss when they begin to be shot from the ends of the world. So missiles are going to be literally coming from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth. They're going to be completely annihilating whatever is hitting. All right, that's it. And they're going to rain upon America. So they're going to rain fire. That's why Thanos said, rain fire. And what happened? Fucking them ships started shooting off missiles, man. Fire came down, man.
Heaven, man.
But they ain't gonna be like that when Thanos lose. Nah, at this time, Yahushua gonna win, man.
Forever, for eternity.
Go ahead.
Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again.
Right. Once these plays get sent, they ain't returning again, man. They ain't gonna be able to rewind time and just rewind back, go back into the silos, and they, oh wow.
Close.
Right.
That was a close call.
That was a close one.
And then we had the click remote.
Right.
Click remote, no.
Right. You rewind it. Rewind. Wow, man. I believe that was one of those. It was the fucking what's the name movie, man? It was the damn Wonder Woman movie.
Oh yeah.
Where it showed you how the missiles got shot off and then they rewinded it.
I think it was X-Men. It was X-Men. X-Men Apocalypse. They all got shot into the space.
Reversed the time.
No. What that happened was, in the X-Men, what happened was they shot them off into outer space. Remember?
Yeah.
The missiles like floated off into space. Yeah, that's what happened with that. Because I remember that shit. They didn't shoot them at a particular land. You shot them off into outer space, and the missiles like drifted out of space. But in that one of those, I believe it was the second one of the Wonder Woman movie. I gotta watch it. That movie was fucking crazy. But it shows you all hell breaking loose, the world was being destroyed, and then right in the last minute, this guy, pretty much turned it back, and he, pretty much made all this, everything like pretty much rewinded from total destruction. That ain't happening in this time, man.
That's not happening, right?
That ain't happening this time. It ain't happening. How you doing, brother?
Oh, you talking about the Phoenix movie? They had a Phoenix in it or something like that? It was the big old dude. And they rewinded it.
Yeah, it don't matter. Go ahead.
Until they come upon the earth.
Until they come upon the earth. So they gonna come upon the earth, man. They're not gonna be in the sky floating around like even like the next one they said. I was talking about how they fucking went off into space. That ain't happening. They coming right back upon the earth, man. What goes up must come down. So the missiles gonna go in the air, out of the atmosphere, and then you gonna think, oh my God, what's going on? And next thing you know, boom! This fucking sky gonna open up and crack, and they're gonna come back into the atmosphere, man. And that's when your whole shot gonna simultaneously show up, beam up this elect, and then everybody else, this I will leave you there and melt you. That's a part of that melting, man. The missiles come back and hit your ass, and they're gonna tell you, you got 30 seconds left, man. 30 minutes left.
Say
People
bye.
gonna be running around losing their mind. Oh my God! It's screaming the movies, bro. Then everybody gonna be thinking about the Lord, and that's a hell of a day to start thinking about the Lord, man. See? And a lot of y'all done passed by us 4 or 5 times. You don't pass by these videos, saw these videos 4 or 5 times, and still ain't repent.
Appreciate it.
So guess what? That's gonna be a hell of a day to try to repent.
Fire is kindled and should not be put out.
This fire's gonna be killed, it's not gonna be put out, man. This fire, America's gonna burn for fucking years probably, man. Okay, America's gonna be burning for a long time. The smoke gonna continue up to go up, man, because it's gonna be a big ass a burnt offering. If you ever burnt some frankincense or incense or whatever, you notice how the smoke go up for a while after the cold and cool down.
Yeah.
The smoke's still going up, and then you have the smoke that's still lingering, man.
And you still got the cold, still hot and burnt, inside, like got the ashes, but it's still,
Right. It'd be great.
Yeah.
Turn to ashes.
Still cooking.
That's gonna be America. America will be turned to ashes, man. Now,
Yeah.
one stone should be laid upon another.
Big ass barbecue.
America is gonna be fucking flatlined, completely ground, it's gonna be ground zero, man.
Precept.
Then everybody gonna know that who the true men of the Lord was, man. Okay, who the true prophets was. That's when it's all gonna make sense, man. All right. Then we're gonna come back and conquer this whole world. We're gonna get all the little babies, okay, and all the different shades of fashion, man. Okay. We're gonna set a righteous kingdom up on this earth. And guess what? Hey, y'all looking at y'all next kings. All right.
Right.
Next kings of the earth right here. All right. Get ready. Top clock is ticking. Tanner ain't coming back.
Time
Tanner
change.
ain't coming back.
Time
Tanner ain't
change.
coming back, baby girl. All right. Tanner ass gonna be in the. You gonna grab Tanner ass with a chain? Get your ass in the field. Tanner ass gonna be in the field. Okay, and then we gonna have the Rebeccas and the Sarahs and the
I got
Go ahead.
Reset.
It should not be put out to consume the foundation of the earth.
Right, they're gonna be put out to consume America's foundation completely. This is gonna be a fucking great crater in the earth. America is gonna be it's gonna be unrecognizable, man. Even later, show you like you talking about earlier. Planet Hayes when they had ain't gonna be no fucking Statue of Liberty no more, man.
Yeah, that shit, yeah. Shit's gone.
Ain't gonna be nothing here, man. You're not gonna be able to identify this land. Okay, you're not gonna know Texas from fucking.
Well, the line of confusion. Someone grabbed the line of confusion. Hey, that's exactly what the prophecy says. You ain't gonna know this is where Texas is or that's where. It's just gonna be a fucking desert.
Right.
Everywhere a desert.
If you was to come here, which you're not gonna come here, you're not gonna know. If you was a land, you ain't gonna know where the hell am I? It's gonna be a desert, man. Like a desert.
Line of confusion.
You know. What else I got?
Precept. I got a precept right here. I got a.
This is Isaiah 63 in the NLT, verse 1. It says, "Who is this who comes from Edom, from the city of Basra?"
Who is this who come from Edom, which is a so-called white man, woman, and child, from the city of Basra, which was the chief city of Edom? Which right now is America. America is the chief city of the Edomites. And that's why America's on top of the world. All right, it's gonna come down. Go ahead.
It says, "With his clothing stained red."
And the Lord's gonna come and destroy this place with so much blood and destruction gonna be laid upon this place. It's gonna be like his garment was stained red. Go ahead.
Right, and it says, "Who is this in royal robes, marching in his great strength?" It says, "It is I, Yahweh, announcing your salvation.
Right.
It is I, Yahweh, who have the power to save."
You good, man?
And it says, "Why are your clothes so red, as if you've been treading out grapes?"
Yeah, but he something.
Yeah.
And that's the spirit that they're just gonna come in, man. They're gonna know you ain't gonna want to in the Lord, man. Right now, you walk around with this disrespect freely, just talking shit. You gonna know that disrespect in the Lord, man. And if you do, it's gonna be death unto you. And your whole family gonna fucking die. Respect in the Lord.
Hey, it's being recorded by first here and the angels. The angels watching everything, man.
Oh, I also want to mention, when you're trotting grapes, you gotta wear like white linen. And the Lord is royal, like glory, pure. So he's coming in pure power, stomping these other nations out, man. It's gonna be filled with blood.
And the Lord's come back to destroy America with thermal nuclear missiles. Let me ask you something, brother. What's your nationality? Venezuela? Okay. Asher. You were Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Asher. You see, when the guys chose the people, you gotta come back to the Lord. Because America's gonna be destroyed with thermal nuclear fire. The Lord's gonna be on earth. See what I'm saying? God bless y'all. Get it.
This is Isaiah 63 and 1. This is in the NLT. And it says, "Who is this who comes from Edom, from the city of Basra?"
From the city of Basra, go ahead.
"With his clothing stained red."
Uh-huh.
"Who is this in royal robes, marching in his great strength?" "It is I, Yahweh, announcing your salvation."
Announcing our salvation, man. And Yahweh gonna send his son, Yahweh Shai. Okay,
right.
to announce our salvation.
That's right.
Our redemption draweth nigh, man. The Lord said a word. Hey, your redemption draweth nigh. So it ain't gonna be much longer. When they bring out this charagma, we may got months, man. It's because the Lord ain't gonna have us starving. He gonna protect his people.
Right.
Everybody go, just like with the Yabaruski. Everybody gonna take that shit. You the last one standing around your job. I'm the one who ain't got it now.
You might not eat for 3-4 days though. You see everybody else eating, they chipped up.
Yeah, because the Lord gonna test you. He gonna test your faith to see if that's why it's called the hour of temptation. He gonna make it where you may go a week or two without eating just to see if you gonna buckle up and fold and go, run down there, and your woman gonna be here. I ain't gonna get it. I can't go. What are you gonna do? You know, your mom, your brother, your sister, everybody that you know is gonna try to tempt you to go get it, man.
Yeah.
You know, try to go in your mind a little bit. Don't you want to eat? You want to come to the family
You're
barbecue?
not gonna be able to work. They're 401k.
What are you gonna do?
Retirement.
You gonna be home, you know. It gonna be all in your mind, man. So everybody gonna be tempted, man.
Our temptation.
Our temptation.
Our
Hey,
temptation.
they did that with the Yabba
Right.
People's families was divided in 2020, man.
Right,
whole
right.
families were just broken up because of that whole thing, man.
And you got the people that live with their grandma, and their grandma kicked them out because they didn't want to get it.
Hey, I want to get
You
it.
gotta go, baby. You gotta go, baby. You gotta get my house. You know, you didn't want to get it. How much more when this comes to? You know, it's only a matter of time. Like I said, the scripture say, "Then you shall know what prophet have been among you." Man.
Woo!
See?
They shall let me know who am I chosen.
Right.
If I may add, you know, like the brothers going into that personal testimony, I had a dream when I had a woman. She basically said she had a dream that my whole family tried to get me to take the thing when it came out, and I had to put all of them to death. So it's gonna get serious and bad out here to the point to where you might have to put your family to death behind this, man, to save yourself. All right, your family gonna seek to throw you in that nuclear fire. All right. Because they going down, they gonna end up taking it if you bugged out. However, how they don't, but who knows how it plays out. All right, but they gonna try to drag you down with them. Well, you don't want to eat, you don't want to go to work and pay bills. All right, we gonna try to force you to get it. All right, and it might come down to it, but you might have to put certain people to death. This is great life.
Well, the scripture says a man's foe should be the head of his own household. So your own family gonna be trying to get you to take it, and then once you don't take it, the government gonna ask, okay, who you know that don't got it? They're gonna put the boundaries in your head. So your family gonna tell on your ass, oh yeah, my cousin John didn't take it, you know, and he stay over here. You know, so trying to kick in your door. Dude, hey! You know, they fucking damn syringe guns.
And if your family don't tell them, your family gonna end up going to prison. Your family don't want to go to prison behind that shit. They gonna throw your ass under the bus. They say, you know, I didn't really like his ass anyways. The motherfucker did horrible in school. You're fucking, I'm throwing his ass, you know.
And what the scripture say about they gonna separate their company from being around you? You know, they're gonna cast your name out as evil because
Right, and it says, "It is I, Yahweh, who have the power to save."
Right, it is I, or he, Yahweh Yahushai, got the power to save, man.
Y'all ready for World War III?
Everybody destroyed. And then y'all gonna be slavery.
Your kingdom is done. Finished.
I got Twinkies at home. Go ahead, bring that part back.
Right, and it says, "It is I, Yahweh, who have the power to save." It says, "Why are your clothes so red?"
got it.
It's I Yahushai.
Yahweh.
Say Yahweh, why Yahushai? Because it is Yahweh, but it's through his son. That's why it said you have his garments was dyed in Basra, because it's not, he ain't gonna be literally dyed where he's gonna be treading like it's gonna be blood. It's symbolizing the time with destruction that's coming with that. Matter of fact, that's true. The slave wants to be minutes.
It says, "It is I, Yahweh Shai, who have the power to save."
We got the power to save, man. So it's all about Yahweh Yahushai. You see? Without Yahweh Yahushai, you're not getting saved, bro. If you don't know Yahweh Yahushai that day, it's over. That's it. Buddha ain't helping you. Jesus, they can't save nobody. You know, Trump already dead. You know? Go ahead.
Right, and it says, verse 2, "Why are your clothes so red, as if you've been treading out grapes?" It says, "I have been treading the winepress alone. No one was there to help me.
Right.
In my anger, I have trampled my enemies as if they were grapes."
That's right. That's how the Lord coming. He coming to trample his enemies as if they were grapes, man. Stomping on them. How that sound though? Sorry, like stomping on them. The Lord gonna be stomping, man. But he ain't gonna be literally stomping. He gonna be destroying them beams on them chariots, man. And then the missiles, you know, put his place right back in his righteous order. Right now the world is all out of order, man. So the Lord's about to set his place straight and put it back in his righteous order. All right, go ahead.
And it says, "In my fury, I have trampled my foes."
And the Lord's fury, he gonna trample his foes. And the Lord has many foes. In Psalms 83, talks about the enemies of Yahweh Yahushai. You know, Esau, the Ammon, you know, all these nations have become enemies to our Lord, and that's why they're enemies unto us. You see? When they hate us because they hate our God, okay?
Right? And it says, their blood hath stained my clothes. It says, for the time has come for me to avenge my people.
The time has come for the Lord to avenge his people. All right, which his people is the so-called Negroes, the Spanish Native Indians, who are the true children of Israel.
That's right.
If you ain't a part of the Lord's people, you're not getting avenged. Okay? You're not making it. It's over for you, man. And that's it. And it's gonna be our turn to put our foot in your ass.
Yeah, and that's why, hey, so every now and then we're just telling Edomites, like, what can I do? Max out your credit card, fucking do whatever you want to do, man. Live your life. This is your kingdom. It's coming to an end. We at the end of your world. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows, man. So your world is coming to an end. And that's a sign of who is going to be ruling at the end. The Lord even told you who is going to be in power during the end. Esau. Who rules over the whole earth right now? These Edomites, man.
And the scripture said, I'm going to avenge my people. And when you read the scripture in Apostle Paul wrote, he said, avenge not yourselves, because vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. So we're not here to go fight Esau with his own weaponry, you know, build a military, build an army, you know.
Be a part of the not fucking around coalition.
Right.
You know. And NFA, nah, man. We don't trust in your whole body, don't shine. And he gonna fight for us. He says, strive for the truth or death, and I will fight for you.
That's right.
See, so we gonna worry about, you know, fucking going to the gun range and shoot like niggas be it's like cancer, man. They be at the gun range and they friends and shit. Do. You start to let your ass laugh like this nigga ain't know how to shoot right now. We gonna fuck you up in that day. And then they cool with the damn gun shop owner who you bought the gun from. So they gonna go right to your house in that day. When that nigga they bought that gun that the friend is on, you know, they gonna be outside your fucking door and they gonna go to war with your ass, man. You know, you cannot get cornered with a carnal man. All right, trust me, he gonna fucking win.
Yeah.
Okay. Carnal mind is death.
So we ain't got no white folks.
Right, we ain't got no white folded chairs.
No folded chair,
You
right?
pick up a white folded chair now, Esau gonna strap on your ass right away. They already on edge. You saw what happened in Jacksonville? They went through that dude went through that motherfucking damn Dollar Tree, killed 3 niggas, man. I got 3 of them. You know, and the cops flat out told you it was racially motivated. They usually don't do that shit. So what's gonna happen is they're getting ready for a race war, man. And there's some book, I forgot what it's called in the video on it. Esau was tripping about it. I believe it's up though. How there's a book out there. I forgot exactly what it was called. But it was a white supremacist that they got a theory that if they do enough killing niggas, it's gonna start a race war. This is what they want. You know, so all the people that be going, it's something diary, somebody's diary. You know, I'm gonna put on the comment, but you know what I'm talking about. But something's diary. You know, Sam's diary or some shit like that. But pretty much, these Edomites that be doing this, these white supremacists, they go in there knowing they're doing. They're trying to kick off that damn race war, man. So it's like their prophetic book that if they do this, do that. This is going to happen. They're going to kick off a race war, and then they think they ain't going to win. But it's Turner's Diary. There you go. Through water, brother. Turner's Diary. So you have it where a lot of these shootings and these explosions be going on with these white supremacists. And they found out that they actually was tied to that Turner's Diary book, where it's like a book where it literally tells you this guy Turner, which we remember Turner's name, probably was just saying forefather, man.
Right.
You know, I used to work with. His name was Turner. His last name was Turner, and that motherfucker. I told her you gonna be my motherfucking plantation nigga. Well, he gotta have something with that shit, man. There's an actual book that's called Turner's Diary. I want to get it. And they say in that book how, you know, it's pretty much telling their Edomite counterparts to go out and kill niggas, kill Jakes, you know. And then once you do that, they gonna start a race war, and then they think that they're gonna win. You know, which they're not. You know?
So in verse 4 it says, for the time has come for me to avenge my people, to ransom them from their oppressors.
To ransom us from our oppressors. So right now we still under the hand of our oppressors, man. We still in the hand of our captivity to this day. To this day. To this day. Alright, you still in your captivity, now you think you're free. Because a motherfucker gave you a damn, you know, some FRNs, man. You know, some monopoly money with his face on it. Niggas think they free. No, you still under your you still under your captives.
Hey, they gonna know that when that Carragba gets pushed out.
Oh yeah.
Now you gonna know
know you ain't free no more. You gotta take that thing, man.
Well, niggas thought they was free. I got a passport. Guess what? The passport wasn't shit without a damn yeah.
You had to get that thing.
You had to get that yeah to be able to travel. Niggas said, I gotta get it. I own the truck. I gotta get it. People went and took it. So the next thing is gonna be this Caragma, man. You know, that's gonna be the only way. Go ahead.
Verse 5, it says, I was amazed to see that no one intervened to help the oppressed.
Yeah, anybody gonna be able to jump in and help them. What's knocking for us? No one intervened to help us, man.
That's right.
You know? Yeah. But even these other nations, they ain't jump up and say, hey, no, that ain't right what y'all doing. You know, they all had a part in our slavery, man. So the Lord said, I was amazed to see that y'all ain't even trying to help my people, man. Y'all knew, see, because they knew who he was, man. It was just they knew who he was. They know who we are.
That's right.
So he said, I'm amazed that y'all ain't trying to help my people. What's up with these signs over there? Y'all give me signs, man. Short.
Here, send it over there.
It says, I was amazed to see that no one intervened to help the oppressed. So I myself stepped in to save them with my strong arm.
So the Lord's going to step in to save us with his strong arm, Yahweh Shai. You know, he's going to use his only begotten son to deliver us. Like I said, brother said, wasn't no Malcolm X, wasn't no Marcus Garvey, wasn't no damn MLK. Nah, man, it's only man that can deliver us is Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
He is the deliverer. All right, that's going to be the way of our salvation through Yahweh Shai. So you're gonna have to, the scripture says, you're gonna grab and kiss the son.
That's to be angry.
You're gonna have to bow down, man. Okay, you're gonna bow down. And we had to bow down, man, to Yahweh Shai. When we come out here, we doing his will. You know, we have to do Yahweh's will. So that what? Lord will be able to be made one with his son. You know, be joint heirs with his son.
And that's part of the curses that it says, no man shall buy you.
Right.
All right? Only the Lord can buy us back because he shed by his blood.
Right. Yeah, I asked for that for that blood, town building blood.
It says, so I myself stepped in to save them with my strong arm, and my wrath sustained me.
And his wrath sustained him. So Lord gonna destroy this place, man. All right, go ahead.
And it says, I crushed the nations in my anger and made them stagger and fall to the ground.
Made them stagger and fall to the ground. So the Lord's going to physically destroy these nations, man. You know, especially America. You know, he's going to show up over in the Middle East, and all the nations will be gathered there to fight the battle. He's going to eviscerate their ass and come over the waters like birds flying and destroy America. You know? Go ahead. And show you that Independence Day. He show you that Independence Day, that huge ship. It started over there in the east, and then it came across the waters, and it started fucking America up, man. So, go ahead.
And it says that made them stagger and fall to the ground, spilling their blood upon the earth.
Spilling their blood upon the earth, man. Right, so this is physical, man. Many people are about to die and lose their lives, you know, in these last times. That's what I'm at. You got the flame. Bring it out real quick.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse 16. For by fire and by his sword.
For by fire and by his sword. Go ahead.
Will the Lord, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, plead with all flesh.
Plead with all flesh. He ain't pleading on his knees. He's pleading with death and destruction, man. Okay? The Lord is coming to destroy. Okay? He ain't coming with hugs and kisses. He ain't gotta come. He don't gotta come save you. These Americans think, oh yeah, God loves me. He's gonna save everybody. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Go ahead.
In the slain of the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, shall be many.
Slain of the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai shall be many, man.
All these damn Edoms, man.
Right. So there's gonna be a lot of bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let's go.
And the scripture say their eyes shall not spare children. So you got these damn Edomite women pushing their babies out here. They both gonna melt. The whole family gonna die. That's what's happening to the other nations. What's gonna happen to the other nations? The Lord gonna kill them, man.
That's right.
He's gonna wipe them off of the map with fire. He's gonna melt them, old and young. Gonna have babies in the fire, man. You gonna have pregnant women in the fire. Pregnant Edomites pregnant. Baby, we got 2 more months until our nope. You and your baby gonna die. Pigs in a blanket.
right.
Well,
Who got that?
grab that and then grab the numbers first.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35 and verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land.
And grab this one. Grab that one.
Yeah, grab that one.
This is a book of Psalms.
No, the one.
Okay, the
Over
Habakkuk.
the building.
Okay, this is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
He said, woe is destruction unto him that buildeth a town with blood. In America, just one big town. And they'll do what? Blood, man. They came over here and slaughtered Native American Indians. Israelites here. They brought the Negroes over here and put them in slavery and raped all the people and built this land up. So this town was established by blood. They got it by blood. They built it up by blood. All right?
Habakkuk 2 and 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood,
Woe unto him that built a town with blood. Go ahead.
and establish a town, or establish a city by iniquity.
Established a city by iniquity. So America was that town that was established by iniquity. You know, sin added upon sin. It's done a lot of crucial, very, very, evil things here, man. And they have yet to pay for it. You know?
Right over here. Look at us with a cigar in his mouth.
He think he's doing good. This guy, he thinks he's doing good. He thinks, you know what, I'm just good. I'm for the community. He think, yeah. Really, he's down, man. People said the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Right. On that boat, you're going to be able to get that bitch out of here in 30 minutes, man.
The house of mirth.
Right.
Bunch of fools.
Man, on that? That was it on that.
Psalms 2 and 12. Kiss the son lest he be angry. And ye perish from the
You're good, man. You're good.
And ye perish from the way.
You kiss the son, lest he be angry and you perish from the way. All right, the Lord can fucking destroy this place, and you don't want to be destroyed with it, man. So kiss the son means you got to go to the suspected father. Hey, Yahweh Shai is the mediator, man. And you cannot get to the heavenly Father or to the kingdom of heaven without going through Yahweh Shai.
Yeah,
Right? And even Yahweh Shai said, "I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel." So you also got to be of the house of Israel to go to the Lord.
Hey, and that's for you, Sakari. Because Sakari, they tell you you're not supposed to worship Yahweh Shai.
Right.
No, you're supposed to worship Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. The Lord is going to use his only God. We talk about the destruction. Y'all talk about the destruction. Alizar, you going to the destruction of nuclear missiles. Who's going to bring it? His son.
Right.
The Lord deserves worship, man. He's going to be worshiped, man. Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai going to be worshiped, man.
Well, the scriptures say how all power was given over unto the Son.
Unto the Son. That's right.
You know, so the Lord literally gave it all over to His Son, so that He can see how He watched His Son work, man. You know, the Most High can do it with a snap of the fingers. But He said, "No, I'm gonna send my Son down there." You know how you send your son to go beat somebody's ass, or to go, when you playing sports, you do something crazy. You're like, "Yeah, that's my son. That's my son." That's what the Lord gonna do with His Son, man.
It says, when his wrath is kindled but a little.
His wrath is kindled but a little. So the Lord is gonna come down. He ain't gonna be happy, man. He come with wrath. Okay? With wrath. He ain't gonna slow down. He ain't gonna stop. Okay?
Blessed are all they that put their trust in him.
Blessed are all they that put their trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. This is what we had to do, put our trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know? So when this place crashed, we ain't gonna worry about it. We're gonna trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Right.
The Lord willing, we stay in that spirit. You know, you got guys that's in that spirit now. Next week they might be in a whole different spirit, man. Much less when that day comes. You know, that's why Yahweh Shai should be feared, because you never know. The Lord might cast you off in the end, man. You know, it's why the Apostle Paul said, somebody grab that real quick. Let's how to cast away. I teach many. Got it? Go ahead.
It's 1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 27. It says, "But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection."
Right, and your body, sometimes your body want to do this, want to do that, your flesh. But you got to put your flesh in subjection, man, unto the will of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. You got to do your shows, and you got to come to the camp. You know, these things you got to do. You got to serve Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Put your body in subjection, man. The scripture says how the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. So you got to rebuke your flesh every single day. Scripture says we die daily, man. So to what? Serve Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. So he said what? Bring it back.
It says, "But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others,
which is what we do. You preach it to others. Go ahead.
I myself should be a castaway."
You yourself can be a castaway, man. You can be out preaching to others, and the Lord cash you away, man. You don't want that. You want to be made right with Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, man. You want to serve Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai wholeheartedly, so that when that time does come, you don't be them casted away, man. You see, that's what it's about. Being delivered from the time we're coming into, being made one with our Lord Yahushai. And if you're not made one with Yahushai, you gonna be made one with missiles, man.
Right. Hey, the scriptures say the elect shall scarcely be saved. Hey, even the elect gonna be scared when they see the nukes coming, man. Because nobody gonna know. You ain't gonna know that you're the elect until you what? You're in a chariot, man. Who was reading?
I get this piece up right here. Go ahead. This is Romans chapter 8 and verse 13.
That was it on that?
That was it on that. It says, this is Romans chapter 8 and verse 13. It says, "For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if ye through the Spirit do mortify the deeds of the body,"
Mortify meaning bring it under. You mortify the deeds of the body. You pretty much subjecting the body with the spirit. You know, the spirit of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, the fruits of the spirit, man.
it says, "Ye shall live."
You shall what?
Ye shall live.
So you got to bring your body into subjection to the will of the Most High constantly. It's a fight. And Satan in these last days is turning up the heat. Turning up the heat, trying to get at brothers, trying to come at brothers, and that's part of the fight. Go ahead.
Peace out.
Go ahead, son, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, starting at verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound the alarm in my holy mountain, which is what we're doing. We're blowing the trumpet, man. Somebody grab that shout. Because right now we are blowing that trumpet. And we're telling you of the destruction that's coming. Okay, we are those watchmen warning you of the destruction to come, man. You see? Go ahead.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
Everybody's gonna tremble, man. Which right now they ain't trembling, but that eventually that other horn gonna be blown, and everybody gonna tremble, man. These damn sirens gonna go off. Everybody gonna be fucking terrified. So right now, everybody can play cute. You can say, "Oh, I ain't worried about it." Oh, yeah. You know, they act like they don't hear us. The time gonna come when you ain't gonna be able to ignore it no more, man.
It's gonna be in your face.
Be in your face, and then you got 30 minutes.
Well, that's 2 Ezra 9. 2 Ezra 9 and 5 said the end is being made manifest. So you ain't gonna be able to ignore it. Like people just ignore it, like, "Oh, nah, that ain't real." Until nukes are flying. Now we at war. Now missiles are on the way.
Right.
And you done heard it. That's another thing. Everybody done heard the prophecies. You hear that America's gonna be destroyed. You know, so people just going about their day, like, "Oh, whatever, we'll see." And then that day gonna come. You gonna wake up. It's gonna be that day. You gonna see. You gonna see.
For the day of the Lord, Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai coming, for it is nigh at hand.
It is nigh at hand. So hey, this day is sooner than we think, man. You may think, "Oh no, we got time. You don't have fucking time. Okay? There is no time left. This is it. This is the final countdown. All right?
Final countdown.
Okay, that you got 30 minutes left. That's gonna be the final countdown, man. You know. Go ahead.
A day of darkness and of gloominess.
Day of darkness and gloominess. And that day coming, everybody, hey, all faces shall gather paleness. Okay, so I'm gonna grab that too, and Joel too, man. Everybody, and that day ain't gonna be no mirth. Everybody not gonna be laughing and, "Oh yeah, it's okay." You know. Well, we had a good run. No, motherfucker gonna be, "Ah!" You know. They're gonna try to avoid the blast. Listen, man, people gonna try to shoot themselves off of buildings. They're gonna try to avoid that fire, man. Okay? That's not a more agonizing death than fire. Okay? You in that fire, your ass, you know, Shit, boy. You feel it, man. You feel that fire, you know?
Well, nobody believed Noah back then when he was saying it was going to flood. Because you never seen there was no rain back then. Until they seen the first rain drop. They said, what the fuck? This is new. You know? And what happened? That flood overtook them and destroyed them all. There was no escape, man. It's the same thing now, except it's going to be raining nuclear missiles. This time it's going to rain fire. It's going to flood fire, man.
A day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any after it.
That's yours.
Yeah, that's yours too.
A great people, ran up our back to Slovakia.
A great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like.
There have not been ever the like. So this, the IUIC say this is talking about when they go in their marches and shit, they purpose, which is wrong. Okay, that's a proud ass statement to say, man. That's a proud ass statement to even think. You got the Lord wrote this about 2,000 years ago. They brought this out and they were talking about IUIC. Come the fuck on, man. All right, get right. But then your members believe that shit, man. But that's talking about the thermonuclear missiles, man. It's not literal people. It's symbolizing it unto people, unto a mighty army. All right, like never ever before. This is gonna be better than a mighty army. Go ahead.
Neither shall be any more after it.
Now there shall be any more after it, man. Okay, so it ain't gonna be another army like this ever again. This is a one-time deal. All right, go ahead.
Even to the years of many generations.
Even to the years of many generations, so forever. You know, you're gonna ever see missiles again. You're gonna have to worry about this again. The world's gonna be put back in tranquility, and that's why every single missile is gonna be used, man.
That's right.
It's gonna be put to use. You got China and Russia. Oh, we got a great article. We got an article with,
Russia one is on my phone. Someone got it. It's on news breakdown.
Joel 2 and chapter 2 and verse 3. Fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
Fire devours before them, and behind them a flame burneth. So these missiles, they're gonna come and they're gonna turn up. They're gonna literally be on fire, man. When they come back to the atmosphere, they're gonna be on fire in the front like a lion's head, and the back is fire projecting that missile to come faster, man. All right, go ahead.
The land is as the Garden of Eden before them.
Because before they hit, it's gonna look like, you know, green grass and a sunny day and untouched. And America's that virgin, you know, it's never been touched. Well, America's about to get gangbanged by these motherfucking nations with these missiles, man. All right, go ahead.
And behind them a desolate wilderness.
And behind them, once they hit, it's gonna be a desolate wilderness, man. You gonna see everything on fire. So it's gonna be hell on earth, man. It's not gonna be a time to be around that. All right, okay.
Yeah, and nothing should escape them.
And nothing. So he gonna be able to just you know, that guy on this boat, he gonna be able to outrun the missiles, man.
Right.
You know, the fucking ocean's gonna be boiling. You know, gonna be boiling, man. The missile's gonna hit, gonna go in the water. It's gonna cause tsunamis. You know, one missile hit that water, bro. Not only radiation, but it's just a tsunami, a radiation tsunami.
On fire. Heat wave. That wave is on fire. Boiling hot water coming at your ass. Yeah, melting all these buildings.
Imagine a damn wave the size of the Twin Towers, man.
But it's on fire.
Right.
It's hot as fuck.
And it's radiation.
It's radiation. And you're fucked.
You get close to that shit, your body's gonna blister up and shit.
And then you gonna see what Leviathan behind that bitch. Like, fuck, damn, like, that's a bad. Hey, that's why the scriptures call it Judgment Day.
Right.
It's a day.
It's all
Everybody going, all the judgment, anything you can ever fucking think of is gonna be happening.
Right,
There's
right.
judgment going out, man. Everybody gonna be dying. That's the day everyone in America meet your maker, man. You meet, either you the elect, you meet Yahweh Shai and he crowns you, or you gonna die. You gonna go to the spiritual realm.
Right, right.
Radiation is just in the midst of the week. It's gonna melt you. It's gonna be a day of fire no matter what. It's gonna be heat at every aspect.
Joel 2 and 4. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses. And as horses,
That's the appearance of horses. So if you see a horse, what is that? If you have an aerial vision of horses, or, you know, running over a plain, they run side by side, and they have, you know, the mane of the hair, and on their tail it goes like that. It looks like fire, man. You got ruddy horses. They're like reddish brown, and it looks like fire. You know, so they're running, and then behind them kicking up dust. Kicking up dust, man. So he's symbolizing these missiles as he's seeing them across the sky as like horses running over a plane. You know, and the horses don't bump into each other. No, they going. You know, and the horses, what they'll do when they use the horses run, they'll run and they'll be like going like, you know, they don't just run straight. You know, but they'll be like running, they'll like go sideways a little bit, and they all going the same fucking way. You know, it's like they're all in a sync mind of how, you know, they ain't running into each other, they're not stumbling over each other. You know, and then with these missiles, go ahead.
So should they run like the noise on the chariots on the tops of mountains? Should they lead?
Right. Go ahead.
Like the noise of a flame or fire that devours the stubble.
And real quick, if I might add, they have videos where the Ukraine thing, where you actually hear missiles dropping it. It's like you hear the missile, the sound of it, before it even hits. It's like, boom! You hear this terrifying sound of a missile coming.
Right.
People, you gonna hear that first.
And it's like cutting through the air.
Shit.
And that's where extreme, you know, speed. That missile cut through the air and sky. You hear the fucking whole world gonna fucking. That's the day the earth stands still, man. Okay. I know that shit because I had a dream one time, bro. I had a dream I heard
that whistle.
What the fuck is that? Everybody started looking up. Yeah. When you look up, you heard boom! And that shit, I was like, I woke up in my sleep, I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I had to check my drawers, man. That shit is scary. So imagine in real life time, man.
And it's 200 million.
Your eardrums gonna be bleeding, man. Okay? Your ears gonna be bleeding, your eyes gonna be bleeding. You know? Go ahead.
Before their face, the people should be much pain.
Before their face, people will be much pain. People won't see the missiles coming, and when they go, they'll go, oh my God, Jesus God in Christ, help me.
Jesus God in Christ.
They go,
the Holy Trinity.
You know, much pain. I mean, nothing but fear because they know that at that point it's over. They really did it. They really did it. That fucker Biden, man. You know?
That fucker Biden. They gonna blame it on Biden.
They're gonna take their last swig and fucking look up. What's really happening? You know? And then your ass gonna be fucking in, you know, boom. You know?
These are instruments of destruction, man. You know, back in the day they did an experiment. They were studying the atomic bomb. And they dropped it off in the water. They had a whole platoon out there watching early in the morning. They were watching from afar off. They covered their eyes. They cover your eyes so you're gonna go blind just from seeing it.
Look at Eli.
Yeah. They covered their eyes, and when the bomb went off, they said it was so bright that they could still see their bones in their hands, man.
Damn.
He said,
Like an X-ray.
Yep. He said not even 10 years later, the majority of that platoon died from radiation poisoning. These are instruments of death and destruction.
Right. And because they was casting them out. They didn't know that part. You know, that's why it's a waste. You know, man, made a mistake. Like, you know, it's fucked up. But hey, in the series of what is it? Hunter x Hunter, like an anime. They showed you in that series, man, where you know, have you ever seen? He knew, man. He had a fucking, that was Esau. He had a bomb implanted in his chest, and he said, "You don't know," because it was like aliens trying to invade the earth, or whatever. But he said, "You don't know that is about evil and the destruction of mankind." He's going to press that damn and people that the enemy was fighting, they escaped, but they still died later from the radiation, man. So this man, he brings death, and that's gonna fucking fall you, bro. That's the heaviest. I know I should get. I'm watching this shit again. But that shit heavy because they literally, what they call them? What's the bombs called? The rose bombs, like that. Yeah, and when the bombs came down, they literally created like a rose, you know, fucking mushroom cloud, you know. And he said, you don't know how the destruction, and I didn't know that shit was gonna happen. That shit. Like, that nigga set off a nuke, and that shit literally, the whole show was like, damn, bro, like motherfuckers like, right. So soon as something die, press that shit, boom, and then literally the people he was fighting, the characters he was fighting got away, they ran away, they were supposed to get away, but that radiation still followed them, man. You know, he came back to life, but still died because of that radiation, man. And if you got that radiation poisoning, anybody you go around, they get it too. So then they die. You know, so this man is, that's how evil Esau is, man. You know?
The whole point of that guy's attack was setting up that bomb was so that he cannot escape death. Even if he escapes the explosion, he can't escape the death because of the radiation.
Right.
And the Lord said when he's come, there's shall be no escape. You know? He don't come like a thief in the night, so no one shall escape.
And they also have information that happens after a nuke called a nuclear winter.
Right.
Where after that, then it becomes fucking like snows like fucking what's it called? Radiation, man.
Yeah, it's an old black sun. Because what happens is there's a mushroom cloud of smoke. It blocks out the sun, man. You know, so all the crops die. If there was, if there was one nuke in the place, it was to have nuclear radiation. Nuclear winter, where the skies will be blacked out with black smoke. It's gonna rain that radiation down on your ass, man.
Yeah,
acid rain. Shit gonna shake it.
Hey,
Start burning, man. This is the fucking devil, man. He's created. Somebody got the Smith and blow for coal.
Got it right here.
Wasted to destroy. This man is the waster, and his job is to fucking destroy.
Right.
Okay, so with the missiles, if you hard up in that shit, bro, why you gonna need how about you? See, we understand this, man.
That's why we out here.
That's why we out here. That's why you see every fucking go down the line. Go on the channel, look up live, and go down the fucking line,
We
man.
out here. That's
how serious we is about this. And nothing else fucking matter, man.
That's how serious we is.
When that day come, shit, man.
Faith and works. Faith and works. We got the fucking works, man.
When
We
the
got it.
prophets were seeing that day, man, that's what motivated them every day to get up and say, hey, fucking get right, man.
Right.
Get right. Because they seen that, and prophets were getting sick from these visions, man.
Right.
The Lord putting these visions upon his prophets today as well. So the Lord is motivating us to get up out here, man, and through fear of the Lord, the terror of the Lord, we persuade men.
Right.
So if you've never seen a nuclear missile, man, I don't think you want to see one.
Alright, yeah, first gonna go blind from the blast, and then the missiles are gonna consume you up, man. Really annihilate your ass, man. We're just coming to America. That's the Bible prophecy for America, man. All them carbs burning ain't gonna matter that day, because we're gonna burn the rest of them carbs.
That's right.
We're gonna burn all that shit, man. That's why your whole Bashim Yoshai is to be feared. Alright?
This is Isaiah 54:16. And it says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
The Lord said he created this Smith, okay, which is like a scientist that created these fucking, they know how to fucking split atoms, and you know, because that's all it is. A nuclear bomb is fucking nuclear physics, man. There's a chemical reaction going on inside the nuke to make it where it causes a massive explosion. You have the atom bomb, you know, little man, fat boy. Now you have nuclear bombs. Okay, what is it? Moab, the mother of all bombs, Satan 2. These are fucking nuclear bombs that literally said, you thought atom bomb was bad. Where do you see these missiles do, man?
Hey, they said one Satan 2 missile could take out the whole East Coast, you know, of America. And the article came out, which the brother has it, that Putin put that nuke on ready mode, man. So he's never done that. Now it's all ready. That Satan 2 missile is ready to fire, man.
Any moment. So that means that our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. When you hear shit that's supposed to be like the rumors of wars, it ain't time yet, but that time, it means it ain't close to that time, man. It's coming.
Hey, U.S. got they got these submarines that contain like 15 nukes each submarine, and they say each nuke contains up to 150 times more powerful than the bomb dropped in Nagasaki, man. So these guys got some shit, and if America's got something like that, these other countries got something more powerful. That's why America's all shaking up, because other countries are passing them exceedingly, man.
Right. Hey, America giving all this money to Ukraine. They should put that. Now they got low cruise missiles, man. Missiles that be fucking that's gonna be level with the ocean. They got torpedo missiles, torpedo nukes, man. They got motherfucking nukes that's under the water like a torpedo. That bitch will come and sit right here on this damn river wall. And when they come, They take their boat back home, they spring back home, and to come for the fucking China or Russia, they can press a button and blow the fucking coast of Florida up, man. They don't respect it. It's just gonna make the ground fucking go like that.
Scripture said earth shall quake.
Earth shall quake. It shows you that in World Tour for like a drunker.
Shake tooth, yeah.
The movie 2012, it showed you that when the earth was like fucking, it was like a with the water, man. I mean, with the earth. That, you know that type of fucking destruction that is, man? Go ahead.
They got submarines that can create nuclear waves. They basically detonate a nuclear bomb, and like the brother was going into the radiation wave. They have submarines that can do that, and also submarines that can launch ICBM from the submarine.
Hey, yeah, and they were saying they're gonna do that in New York. They were saying how they were gonna shoot one over there by New York, and they was gonna send a fucking a nuclear radiation tsunami to New York, man. And in the movie 2012, they showed you that too, where a big ass wave came and fucking swallowed New York. So imagine this radiation, fucking nuclear radiation in that water. Nothing's gonna survive, bro. Then everything froze over and shit. It's gonna be hell, man. All right?
Hell on earth.
Hell on earth.
And that's when, when you read the scriptures, the Lord shall come in like a thief in the night. The low ballistic missiles, you don't know when it's coming because they don't have that aerial defense. Right. I got that. But this is Isaiah 54:16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth the instrument for his work."
And bringeth forth an instrument for his work. This is the work of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. So you start thinking they build these missiles for their own good, but it's really for your own destruction. Lord gave you that sword, the blessing of the sword, for your own destruction. He said, by this sword you shall live. Well, he didn't tell you by this sword you shall also die. Okay? So, hey, Esau boasts and bragging his weapons and his guns. Well, your own weapons are going to be your own destruction, man.
That's right.
Your own blessing going to turn into a curse.
Right.
And it says, "I have created the waster to destroy."
The Lord said he has created the waster to destroy, man. He created this Edomite to bring destruction upon this earth. And guess what? He gonna bring it, man. And that's what he was created for. Okay, he was created to be wicked. He was created to bring death and destruction on this earth. That's his job. You niggas looking for Esau. Oh, not all white people are bad. Guess what? Every last one of them was created to be the wicked on earth, man.
Right. And they go into slavery.
They ain't right. Scripture says his spirit has lifted up within him. His soul has lifted up within him. It's not upright. This man ain't fucking right, man. He just ain't right. He ain't gonna get right. So he gonna burn this place up, and you gonna be wondering, damn, yeah, that was the devil.
And if I can add, when you watch this Oppenheimer movie, in the around the scenes, it tells you Oppenheimer. He said that in the preview of the Oppenheimer movie, it tells you, I have created something that can destroy worlds, man.
Right. Oh, no, he said, I have become the destroyer of worlds.
Right. And what's the destroyer of worlds, man? These nuclear missiles, man. Okay? They're gonna be shot off from the ends of the earth, and the main target is gonna be America, man. Right. Because this is the main country that's influencing all these other countries to be fornicated with their damn philosophy. The LGYZ, all these things, man. Okay. Yeah.
Well, Putin know the scriptures, man. Putin know his job, and you're gonna be pleased to do it, man.
Hey, Putin's passing all these different laws right now about the whole Transformers and LGBT. He's putting out death penalties.
Anti-Babylon.
Hey, Russia is not with the wine of Babylon like that, man.
Right, and these other nations ain't with it either.
Right.
Other nations tired of America. They say, you gonna do it, our fucking country. They're gonna side with Russia, man. When they side with Russia, that's it for America, man. That's why you got the BRICS. Nations trying to join the BRICS. And by January 1st, you have I forgot what countries, the major countries are gonna join into the BRICS. They already put the application in, and when
they didn't apply.
They already applied. They're gonna join the BRICS. And when they join the BRICS, the American dollar is gonna fucking sink, man.
It's gonna be $200.
Saudi Arabia. That's Saudi Arabia. Yeah. So that's right, brother, the water. Saudi Arabia, because right now Saudi Arabia is still holding the damn petrodollar, man.
Not for long.
They about to get rid of that shit. So when that happens, when they join the BRICS, they're not gonna be able to sell. They're not gonna be able to sell the petrodollar anymore. They're gonna be able to, they're gonna be forbidden to deal with American currency, which is gonna cause what? Hyperinflation. Going through everybody talking about inflation now. You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. They about to bring in hyperinflation. Where you thought she was high now, shit is gonna be unaffordable. Okay, even a fucking, you know, an apple.
Yeah, right.
You know, apple. Go and get 30 cent apple. That's gonna be on 30,000, man.
$30. It's gonna be $30 for an apple.
Not 30,000. That's hype. 30 bucks is inflation. 30,000. Hey, gonna have that shit. You know, what the fuck? I thought it was happening now.
I just got to show you that this nation Babylon is failing, man.
Right.
Because when you got these restaurants, they order their products, and these convenience stores, they order their products that they sell to you for like $15 to $15. They get that shit for like 30 cents. But if their shit is going up, you know, the things that you're paying for is increasing, that means it ain't 30 cents for them no more either.
Right.
They gotta pay more for it. You know, that means this country is failing, so eventually you're gonna end up having to fight to get your fucking food, right?
And then eventually America, it ain't gonna be nobody important to America, man. No shit's gonna come in. And then it's gonna be all of what you have left. And then what you have, people are gonna fight for it. They're gonna kill each other for what's left. They shall spoil your houses, you know, for lack of bread. When the store is empty, guess where they're going next? Door to fucking door.
Yep.
Down your block, and your house is next.
New currency gonna be traded for.
You look down the street, motherfuckers, oh, they're going door to door. And you just waiting to get your ass ravished now. That's it, baby. You don't need your whole body on the side, man.
I seen this video. It was basically like a funny video, you know, and it was basically showing how back then, you know, if you had EBT or food stamps, that shit used to get you full loads of food, man. I used to come here packed. Nowadays, man, you come in with one bag, you know, off of food stamps, man.
$100. You done spent $100 in one bag.
Just to get one bag back into the house, man. You know, so people are already starting to see the inflation and all these things now, man. All right? They think it's gonna go back normal though, but we know it's gonna get worse. You know?
Is how people go upon the earth, man. You know, people think of, you know, themselves to be in a good case right now. You know, that's why everybody just chilling and doing as they please.
They on dates.
Yeah, on dates, getting married and shit. You know,
On boats.
Yeah.
There's the hey, man.
Yeah.
It's right for your eyes.
right?
We see it, bro. We see it right now. Everyone's having a good time. They out here with their mini skirts on and they pina coladas, going on dates. It's coming to an end soon, man.
Thief in the night. These people gonna be taken as a thief, man.
That's because these people never see the flesh melt off somebody's emotions, man. That shit convince you. You're gonna get ready to convince you by then. You're gonna be next to get melted when you see that flesh melt off your friends, your best friend's bones.
I got a precept.
Hold on, brother.
This is Revelation 6 and 6. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine.
So meaning, hey, it's gonna be that's that hyperinflation, man. You know, like your daily, you go to work for a day and make, you know, that ain't gonna be enough to feed your family soon, man. You know, we coming into a time of great death and ain't gonna bring in famine. They already talking about famines. Remember a couple years ago, they said how you got 10 months before you run out of fucking
It was like 6 to 10 months or something like that.
it was wheat before wheat run out.
Yeah.
That's all your bread, all your pasta and shit.
That was them.
Now they talking about how
Right.
you know the rice is going up. People fucking panic buying rice, panic buying pasta. That's all your carbs, man. You know.
Yeah, well, you got Russia, who is the main distributor for that wheat, man. They distribute a lot of that wheat. Majority of that wheat that America's getting, it comes from Russia, man.
Russia, which is basically Ukraine. That's
Decimated.
that's where everything came from, Ukraine. So they were saying how, you know, when that thing was going to Russia, they couldn't get that grain out, man.
Bread basket of the earth.
You know, now you don't hear nothing about Ukraine no more, man. This nigga Biden has sent all your tax dollars over there, and now they acting like they don't know what the fuck going on over there.
That's why you had U.S. bombing the pipeline and shit, man. Because Putin was attacking their food distribution, man.
Started cutting
bridges. You seeing main bridges get destroyed.
And they got to
blown
smoke
up.
for that.
But it said 3 measures a week for a penny. A penny is what? A day's wage. That's when you go into a day's wage. You make $150. That's gonna be how much it's gonna be for a measure a week. A little bit loaf of bread, 150. You know, spending a day's wage. So you think you tight on money now? Shit, ain't gonna be no more money soon, man.
Right. And people all over TikTok complaining about it. And they crying, real tears. Oh my God, why we should have to live like this? Now all of a sudden all the emails, you know, they think we should all join together. Wait a minute, what about Jake been serving forever, man? Jake been in poverty fucking forever. Ain't nobody had a problem with it. Ain't nobody was rioting and protesting about it. But now that y'all starting to feel it, not that your kids are starving. Now all of a sudden we all got to join together and ban arms and come against the damn powers that be. But it was cool when y'all was living, you know.
These people got the lunch. People got the lunch and the convenience of eating 2 sandwiches.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead.
Making 2 PCJs and making 2 bologna sandwiches or whatever, man. We're coming to a time where you ain't gonna be able to do that shit no more. You have to eat 1 slice of bread a week, you know, to save the food for your family, man. You know, and you got Jake gonna suffer the most, man. That's why Jacob's trouble. Because Jake got a household full of 7. It's 88. You know? And a day's wage for 1 loaf of bread ain't gonna do it, man. You know?
Hey, that's why you gonna have cannibalism coming back, man. That's why you gonna have a lot of these people in the state of, you know, rob, steal, and murder, because it's gonna be so much of a devastating time, man. You know, where it's gonna be a lot of resources out here.
Yeah.
You know, you got Esau making enemies with everyone around the world. You know, now his ass is gonna be affected by it on a high scale.
Yeah, well, look what happened during the first lockdown. What'd they do? They ration your food. You could only get a gallon of water per person. You know, but now we're coming into a time where there's gonna be no more water. They ain't gonna be able to go to the store and get water.
Well, you had it where a lot of these factories were going up in flames for some damn mysterious reason.
Oh yeah.
You know, animals was dying, dropping out of nowhere.
30,000 cows
just
dead.
dying, like just dying. And it was a whole list. I think a brother put it in the chat, but it was a whole list throughout the last 2 or 3 years. We've seen it was, you know, every other month or something like that. So it was you know, fires, or you know, burns or something like that.
Right.
You know, something mysteriously happening.
Right.
You know, because what? It's all a part of the you know, Esau's agenda, man.
Right. Someone grab what I said. Something fire on earth.
No, I got that.
Grab that real quick. Because we seeing all these fires come up too. That's part of the prophecies, man. Fires all over the earth, man. You can go on certain apps and they'll show you where all the fires are. The whole earth is on fire already, man. So now the Lord gonna come back. The Lord gonna be the cherry on top with the nuclear missiles, man. He's gonna come with these missiles, and that's gonna be the real fire. That's gonna be the fireworks show. Go ahead.
It says Luke 12 and verse 49, I am come to send fire on the earth.
I am come to do what?
To send fire
on the earth. The Lord gonna come to send fire on the earth by way of these nuclear weapons, man. Go ahead.
It says, and what will I if it be already kindled?
And you got the Maui fire, you got Turkey on fire, California, all these different places are on fire right now. The Lord said that if he coming to set fire on earth, but what would he if it be already kindled? Meaning the earth already gonna be on fire by the time the Lord get back. Different areas already on fire. All right, someone grab that 2nd Ezra's, the fire often be sent out. Menstruous woman shall bring forth monster. Go ahead.
Mention I got a minute, boy.
All right, go ahead, grab it.
This is 2nd Ezra 5 and 8. And it says, there shall be a confusion also in many places.
Confusion in many places. Everywhere you go now, all over the earth, it's confusion. You can go to a different nation, you see the confusion of the wine of Babylon over there somewhere in the mix. Especially here in America, people are confused as all hell. You got the Transformers, the LGBT, you know, a bunch of wickedness, confusion. People confused. People marrying trees and shit. You know, these damn Edomites having sex with their dogs. Wicked ass shit.
And that's what it say in Romans the 1st chapter. The Lord gave them unto a reprobate spirit.
Reprobate, right.
Right? But it says, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be all sent out again.
The fire shall be all sent out again. So grab spirits created for vengeance. You know, fire is a spirit that's created for vengeance. The Lord is bringing fire. He's executing vengeance before our eyes. We see all these fires. They saying there's 1,000 people that are still missing from the Maui fire. Damn near 1,000 people, 200 plus deaths. That's the vengeance of the Lord being sent out. Go ahead.
And it says, and the wild beasts shall change their places.
Right? You got animals changing their places. Fucking big ass bears breaking into suburbs, houses and shit. Go ahead.
It says, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
Bring forth monsters, which you got these kids that are being born deformed. They got different deformities and shit, literal monsters. And then you got the wicked of our people. The wicked of our people are like fucking monsters too. They like monsters, gremlins. This new generation like gremlins, man. But then you got also these women that are having pregnancy and they come out with deformities. The baby come out all deformed. You can brought forth a monster, man. You know? Go ahead.
And verse 9, it says, and salt waters shall be found in the sweet.
Right, going into this truth, man. There's going to be a famine of hearing the word, man. Go ahead.
And all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself.
Then shall wit hide itself. This is a famine of hearing the word scripture. Wit is going to hide itself during what? The famine of hearing the word. You ain't going to be able to find the videos, the truth. All this time, the Lord has had his hand out with all these different camps all over America saying, you the Israelites, grab my hand. I'm going to save you from this terrible time. Jake out here, nah, I'm going to keep being, I want to be a ball player. I want to be a rapper. You know, we'll see. Go ahead, read it again.
And it says, and all friends shall destroy one another.
Right, all friends shall destroy one another. Friends against friends. That's the, hey, scriptures are going to come to life. Guys that have been friends for 30, 40 years, these damn Edomites, they're going to be fucking killing each other in that day.
Yeah, and you got individuals that live next to each other, you know, for, you know, their whole lives. They had their houses built next to each other, they live by each other their whole lives, and then when that time comes, these people are going to start, you know,
Right.
breaking each other's houses, man. Well, Tom, I know you for 30 years. Sorry, Jim, my family's hungry.
My family,
You know,
my
he gonna
family comes
fucking-
first.
Right, you're gonna fucking stab your ass in the damn neck with a screwdriver and start raiding your shit, man.
Hey, well, Alex Jones, he said, I'll eat my neighbor.
Right.
That's what, hey, Alex Jones had he said, I'm gonna eat my neighbor. And he meant that shit for real. So that's how these Americans gonna be too.
Right.
When it come down to what did Joker say? When the chips are low, these people are gonna eat each other.
No, he
man.
said these civilized people.
These civilized people. When
Right
the
now,
chips are low,
they civilized. He said they're gonna eat each other.
they're gonna eat. Yo, the Joker was on some shit, man.
And the Joker said, he said, I'm an agent of chaos. So, hey, and really, you know, the Lord put that spirit. And the Joker was a good guy, man. Chaos is coming to America, and it's the will of Yahweh Shemel Shai. So he's putting it in the spirit. It was putting the spirit of the Joker to do that because that's the will of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. There's a time of love and there's a time of war. A time of hate, a time of peace, and a time of war. You know, so the time of love and peace for America is over now, man. Now it's time for hate, war, death, and destruction.
Right. When you look at Babylon and Esau, Edom and home, they are perverse against righteousness, man. They are the opposition of righteousness. So when you see all the movies that they put out, it's always the bad guys are always the good guys.
Right.
Because they are the actual bad guys, man. So they make righteousness seem evil. They put good for evil and evil for good, man.
Right.
We went into that earlier with Thanos. He was actually the good guy.
Right.
You know? And Joker, another thing the Joker has said, he said, I'm not crazy, I'm just ahead of the curve.
Right.
That's the men of the Lord. People look at us like we're crazy. But really, y'all conspiracy theory, y'all talking about y'all doomsday fucking talk, you know, whatever. Nah. We're just ahead of the curve. We know it's coming. So when it happens, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time, man.
Well, yeah, that's why you have it where you
Yep.
say, you know, a lot of people not going to believe, man. You know, that's why the scripture say in 2 Corinthians chapter 15, the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Right.
So, you don't got to believe in this thing. We can look crazy all day to you. It's not about that. It's not about that. At the end of the day, you know, brothers fight for their salvation, man.
Right.
You know? So to hell you don't believe. Look, you can continue in your civilized lives as you want.
Yeah,
Goddamn muppets and puppets.
Yeah, stay in the matrix.
Right.
You know, you can stay in, you ain't gonna be unplugged.
Peace out.
Go ahead and finish that up.
This is 2nd Ezra 5 and 9. It says, and salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another.
Right?
Then shall wit hide itself,
Right?
and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber.
Yeah, so there ain't gonna be no knowledge, wisdom, understanding. The Lord has sent out his prophets. Wisdom cries out in the streets by way of the prophets. The Lord gonna withdraw that. Go ahead.
And it says, and shall be sought of many.
Shall be sought of many. Someone grab famine of the word. Amos 8:11. Right behind you. Go ahead.
It says, and shall be sought of many,
Right?
and yet not be found.
So, hey, in that time, and someone also grabbed as a crime for wine in the streets. Because in that time, people going to be seeking for answers. People going to want to know what's going on. We got to find the prophets. We got to find those men. It's going to be too late. Hey, Lord going to have brothers in a bunker somewhere, feet kicked up, hunting women, you know. You got Yayan, you know. Go ahead.
And it says, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found.
Right? You ain't going to find the truth. You ain't going to find the answers. And that's what's going to keep you stable. Is knowing what's going on. When you don't know what's going on, you fucking lose your mind. You're on like a race, you know? But you can't do shit. You ain't gonna know what to do. Okay?
It says, then
All
shall...
you gonna know how to do is make a beat. Or fucking, you know, rap on a fucking track. That's all you gonna know how to do. You know? Throw up football. Shoot a three. That's all people gonna know how to do.
That's why God, the prophets being the most desired man on the face of the whole earth in those days, man. Right. Whether it be to kill them, to put them to death, or to, you know, get answers. You know, brothers had dreams of, you know, them seeking out prophets, rich men, princes, and kings seeking out prophets just to get answers, man. Yeah. Well, tell us what's going to happen next. What do you think is going to happen next? You know, because the prophets were on the scene, you know, this entire time warning you of these things. And then when it comes to pass, it's going to be a big ass hoopla, and they're going to be looking for the prophets, man. We told you so.
And that thing on here, the bigger I told you so.
That's it.
Just through this, how stuff gonna be happening, man.
And it says, then shall unrighteousness and inconsistency be multiplied upon earth.
Yep, so that's gonna be multiplied. People that are gonna be more and more wicked. It's gonna get worse. All right?
So,
Go ahead. That was it on that? Amos 8 and 11.
I got it. Amos 8 and 11.
Wait, hold on. Jaquan, go ahead, read it.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 8, and verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, right? Not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
So the famine of hearing the words. Scripture says we're going to be saved by faith, and that faith cometh by hearing. So that's how you get faith, by hearing this word. You build up faith in the name of Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua. But soon, that's why you got to get this truth while it's hot. Don't be the guy that says, well, I'll get to it tomorrow. You know, right now I got life goals I want to do. Don't be that guy with his hands in his pocket. No, put off not from day to day. Now's the time to serve the Lord, because there's going to be a day where they're going to shut this internet off, man. You ain't going to be able to go on YouTube and find information about what's really going on in life. All Jake going to know how to do is shoot a three. That's all. Hey, that's all you going to know. Shoot a three, throw a football. You ain't going to have no information on what's going on, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Right, this is a definition. It says, having or showing a lack of self-restraint or control.
So that's what's going to increase. People going to lose control. You think people are crazy and out of control now? Wait until shit just get more wicked.
Right.
People going to be really out of control. Like, you see the confusion is growing in this place. People are confused as all hell. Men think they women, women think they men.
For real.
And they going all the way, and they changing their parts now. They transformers out here, man.
Blitzing.
Yeah, bro. Hey, you got fucking these fucking its out here, man. You don't know what you're looking at.
They're gonna lose control. They're gonna lose self-control for very fear's sake, man. Because when you get afraid, you start to make haste. Scripture say, make not haste in a time of trouble.
That's right.
So these people are gonna lose common sense. They're gonna start acting off of their beastly instincts. Right. Oh, I need food now. I'm gonna have to kill this nigga for my food. You know, I need food now. I'm gonna have to eat my son. Okay,
Eat my neighbor.
Right. This kind of lack of restraint and control these people are gonna have. They're gonna become actual beasts because they show themselves to be natural beasts and understanding. Now that's gonna actually manifest, man.
Well, look at the wildlife, the animal kingdom.
Right.
It's gonna be animal kingdom in the fucking real life. These people gonna
Right.
be beasts and they gonna kill each other, man.
Well, it's beautiful that you say that because you got these videos on Facebook. I be watching them late night sometimes, scrolling down Facebook, and it's a video they have like mouse traps. And what happens is when the mouses run in, they get trapped, and another one run in. These mouses panic because they're stuck, so they begin to eat each other out of panic.
Damn.
And that's what's gonna happen to these people. They're gonna be stuck. They ain't gonna know what to do. They're gonna start eating each other, man. Just like Joker said.
Right, you're gonna see the carnality of these people, inner demons, because these demons gonna amplify in those days, man. And those that carnal spirit that these people been, rationally trying to hide and it's disguise. Those demons are gonna unleash in that day when there's no food out here, when there's just a lack of just everything, man.
Right.
They're gonna really mentally, chemically, in their minds, gonna start acting out.
Yep.
You know. Because what? These daily Americans don't know nothing without, they don't know going a few days without food, man. They see that in movies, so they just thinking that'll never happen here,
Not America.
Not in America, but that's gonna come here, man. We tell you through the scriptures.
We have Walmart.
We got supermarkets.
Fast food.
What are you guys talking about?
We got fast food.
So they're not gonna think this to ever come, okay, through the vibration that America pushes, man.
Damn.
But this shit is gonna come and it's gonna hit them hard.
Right.
And people are gonna act out really recklessly.
Well,
That's
why the
like
scripture-
Obadiah it says, the proud, they say, shall say, who shall bring me down?
Yep.
That's the spirit of America, man. Proud to be an American. You guys Americans, they really think that they expect me to never go home, man.
Yeah.
And niggas think that too. You got niggas come out Trump now. Look at the fucking shit. Red, white, and blue. That's the American way. We're coming to Labor Day.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
right.
Monday.
And you had this damn rapper, whatever you want to call him, scam artist. I think Bandman something like Campbell.
Man, Campbell.
Yeah, and he got a White Lives Matter on his tatted on him, and he got the Trump tatted on him. Like that's the state of a degenerate nigga mindset today, man. Supporting their suppressors in their captivity, man. Like completely mindless to their oppressors, man.
Yeah, guys like that, they waiting to feel that fire, man.
Well, because he got abundance right now. Even the average Jake that don't have an abundance, they still a Trump fan. So they show you from the poor to the rich, or from the poor to a little bit of wealthy of these Jakes, man. They still trust in their oppressor.
Well, the scriptures say, therefore your trust in Egypt or in Pharaoh shall be as a breach swelling in a high wall. Because these people put their trust in Walmarts and their supermarkets and shit, but that supermarket gonna turn on you to be a FEMA camp. Your government gonna turn on you for destruction, man.
Right.
You're gonna have to come to him for food, and if you want food, you have to get dipped up, man.
Right.
See hipped and dipped.
Right. Who is reading? Read that. Finish that up.
Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh, I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
So there's going to be an actual famine, but then you're going to have the famine of hearing the words. And then when the Lord withdraws prophets, that's it. Now it's judgment. Now you're going to look out your window, you're going to see blood on the street, women getting ravished. And you're going to know that you heard it from the men of the Lord first, man.
Right. And to soften that famine of the food, the truth, this word that's going out is the truth. It's the unlimited bread and the unlimited water, man.
Living water.
Yeah, the living water. Once this goes out, then it's gonna be a real life version of a famine of food, man. It's gonna be a lack of all things. That's just a famine is a severe lack of something, man. There's a severe lack of the word, then this earth is gonna start to fail, man. Because the life of the earth is being drained from it.
That's it. Was that it, sis?
And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
Yeah, what's the main way you find the truth right now is on the internet. So they got all these censorships coming out. You might not even be able to go on the internet unless you got the paragma. You're gonna have certain incentives to even, you're gonna shut this thing down, man. Brothers' channels getting terminated. You ain't gonna find this truth no more. People gonna be looking for it, you ain't gonna find it.
Right. And the crazy part is, you got it right here in your hand. You got these devices right here in your hand. You got laptops, you got smart devices. Shit in China, man. They got so many smart devices over there. At this point, they just making shit appear in front of them, man.
Right.
And guess what? They still not gonna get it, man. They gonna still pull on the day on day and put it off until the internet crashes and shit, or damn blackout EMP hit this bitch, and then everybody wonder what's going on. You see?
That goes to show you that if you want knowledge, all you gotta do is consider it. But Isaiah 1:3 tells you my people do not consider, man. Jake don't even think about coming close to the Lord and how much you know shine. That's gonna be the ultimate downfall, man.
Who got that? Go ahead. But who got that? Full storehouse is found empty. Grab that apple. Go ahead.
It says, in that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst.
So you're gonna have young men, all right, young women down here, faint for thirst. They're gonna wish they had that knowledge, man. They're gonna wish they had this word. Okay, what the Lord had out here in the abundance being taught to his prophets, to his men. See, I got that. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 2. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear. It's like you appear unsown.
Suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. Your Walmart stocked up everywhere gonna be empty. Publix, ShopRite, whatever, any of your grocery store gonna be empty, man. These people don't know what it is to not have food. We just here in Florida, you had that. Popeye! Taco Bueno! Hey!
Shalom, Elder Apostle.
Shalom, Elder Apostle McCall. All of y'all about to go shop. But these damn Americans, they don't know what it is to go without food. We just had in Florida, you had Hurricane Idalia that wasn't shit, and the stores got wiped empty. Stores were empty. People just stocked up for no reason. But that's how it's gonna be soon because of the shortages, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Empty storehouses soon coming to America. Empty storehouses, and then these people just gonna eat each other.
Yeah.
They gonna eat their dogs. When it comes down to it, when your stomach start rumbling, you gonna eat your dogs. You gonna eat your
dogs gonna eat them.
dogs gonna eat them. Hey, there was videos coming out that with cats eat humans when they die. If you have a cat at your house and you die, that cat is eating your ass within like hours of you being dead. Already nibbling on your neck and shit.
Verse 23.
That's a cat. So how much more a dog?
It says verse 23, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid.
Yeah, you're gonna hear them sirens going off, man.
Yep.
You're gonna be afraid.
Yup, on these news, man. You know, you're gonna be hearing these devices going off and everything. And they're gonna be hearing these things. They're gonna be like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? They're gonna be suddenly afraid when you get warning signs of these things. It's gonna be a lockup, man. So it's gonna be a troubling time to them. You know.
Scripture says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So these people gonna eat each other also goes into them being greedy, man. Because Babylon is founded off of greed. Okay, one of their biggest sins is greed, man. Okay, so these people they're gonna raid these stores and they're gonna go taking all the waters and tissue. They ain't gonna consider their neighbor. They ain't gonna think about evenly distributing to everybody else. They're gonna take it all for themselves. And you see today, you see somebody walking out with a buggy full of fucking water stuck up in the sky, you know, and then everybody else going to look for them and they can't find it. You got one person walking out with 2 gallons of water and tissue. You know, these people don't care about each other, man. They're gonna look for themselves first and only, man.
I got that precept you had quoted. It's on Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. Iniquity shall abound, so iniquity, sin upon sin. It says shall abound. It's going to get worse, man. You know, what you have it where America, and people still have it easy right now. But it's going to get worse. So it's going to abound. And it says the love of many shall wax cold. So your loved ones, your family members, your aunties, your cousins, your father, okay, ones that you know, your neighbors, they're going to start turning on each other in that day because there's going to be a lack of resources. You know, and we're going to keep seeing it over and over and over. Repetitively telling you because this is what's to come, man. Okay, it's gonna be terrible out here. Families going to be turning on each other, killing each other, robbing each other. All right, doing anything and everything to survive. Yep. All right, because it's going to be so terrible out here in this place of America, man. Okay, you got precept.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, and verse 21. It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
You know, so the victuals, you know, resources, you know, food, they shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they thought themselves to be safe, man. All right, you know, 3 years, 4 years back, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, you had it with the video where, you know, with food stamps, you could get, you know, full bags, you know, a whole bunch of food, you know, groceries, man. Nowadays, you're only getting like one bag for $100, man. You know, so and people are starting to realize that, man. That's starting to come, you know, come to people's thought like, damn, no, it's inflation really happening right now, man. All right, you know, it costs to live now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are, you know, losing jobs. You know, a lot of people they can't afford to stay in their houses. You know what I'm saying? Because rent's going up. You know, so the resources in this place is getting, you know, dim, man. All right, so that means the prices are starting to go up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth.
Well, so what the brother in the park said, they even got a target on the food stamps, man. They're seeking to get rid of food stamps. What's gonna happen when they take food stamps off the market, man? These niggas gonna freak. That's when race war is really gonna start. You know? Yep. And that's Eve, man. That's Eve. That's one of Eve's superpowers. That's one of her fucking special abilities, man. EBT swipe. Yeah, the EBT swipe. Okay, because what? They are so dependent upon government assistance. You know, I don't need a man. Government, my baby daddy. What happened when your baby daddy walk out on you? Are having issues all over the country, man. All right. So you know the supplies that come in, you know, that get delivered into the country. You know what I'm saying? They're having issues with it, man. All right. So you know what that means. You know, a lot of things that you use daily. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to run up, man. You know, you had it back in 2020 where you had, you know, a famine of tissue, man. All right, people was going crazy over that, man. You know, so imagine how much more when you don't have no medicine in the stores. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no food. You know, people are running in there to get all the food, man. You had it on the movie World War Z. You know, when everything popped off. You know, that's why we say, you know, when the crisis happened, man, people are gonna start going crazy, man. All right, when everything popped off, you had it when they started looting the stores, man. All right, and then as he was stealing from the store, he looked over and he looked at the cop right there, and the cop was doing the same shit, man. All right, so it's gonna become to a lawless society, man.
Hey, that's crazy. They said the cop was doing the same shit. Hey, these people who gonna be getting snatched up, you know, you wicked ass woman, man, that's gonna be, you know, pumping your twat and throwing your thing everywhere. Hey, and that day you gonna be able to call the feds, man. And that day you gonna be able to call the boys. They gonna be the ones wrapping your ass up, man. Just niggas, they gonna be just the same as the rest of these people, man. You know, these women can make you like your shit don't stink, man. All right. Even the authorities, the ones that's on top right now, won't be trying to survive in that day, man. So who the hell you gonna call then? You know, get that food to thought.
It says, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
So hey, then, you know, those evils are starting to grow upon the earth, man. You know, the sword, you know, evils, confusion. All right.
Yeah.
As I was saying, you know, you got the evil growing upon this place, even as of right now, man. All right. You know, where it's confusion upon this place, Jim. All right, people are killing each other. You know what I'm saying?
You good? You good?
Babe, let's go. He said go ahead.
Hey, what kid is going on here? What else going on here?
Okay, go ahead.
Babe, let's go.
Hey, y'all teach the man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I was trying to learn, right?
Go ahead.
What's going on here? Oh shit, he's back. Oh shit, he's back. What's going on here?
Okay, we tell him.
What's coming back?
Over here. Oh, Sean's coming back. Over here.
Tell me you're Israelite.
I'm the shot.
He's an Israelite.
He's coming back for these people on this chart. For the Israelites. 12 tribes
Judah,
of Israel.
Benjamin, Levi.
Yeah, what is your race according to the seed of your father? What is your seed?
I don't see myself on here at all.
Right here.
You got Negroes, I'm not Negroes.
They're West
I'm West Indian.
Okay, so if you
That's
get a job application, okay.
This includes all the Israelites.
Yeah.
Well,
So you agree?
They're Israelites.
Yeah. So we teaching that the Lord is coming back to save only Israelites.
Exactly.
He ain't coming back to save West Indians or Jamaicans. He coming back to save
Everybody
Benjamin.
in the different tribes that come from prophet
she's a
God, no
historian.
time.
Yeah, I bet she. Yeah.
So
Yeah, but
that's
hey,
what
I
it's
gotta love
talking
her.
about.
She's a
We're
historian.
talking
But
about
listen though,
Chapter
listen though.
Williams
okay.
and all
This
these
is for
kind of
you.
things.
Slow down, slow down, slow
So
down,
this
slow
for you.
down.
I got Deuteronomy 7:6.
Slow down.
Go ahead, bring it up.
Slow
This is the
down.
book of
We're not
Deuteronomy,
based-
chapter 7, verse 6.
So
For thou art an holy people
testimony.
unto the Lord thy power.
That's talking about Israel. That's only talking about his people. We ain't
Okay,
talking about white man over there. I ain't talking about the Arabs.
Go ahead, go ahead. The Lord Yahweh Shemashai, thy power, have chosen thee to be a
This is
special
thy
people.
power. That's possessive. I mean, he's only your God.
Okay.
That don't make him everybody's God.
Go ahead, my
he's
man.
only your God. Go ahead.
I've chosen thee to be a special people unto.
So chosen need to be a special people.
They're talking about
If
Kemet.
they're special, then that means there's rankings amongst all the nations.
Okay.
That means everybody ain't equal. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Keyword above. So
talking
above all
about
people.
Deuteronomy.
But you got society making you seem like you're below all people. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Calling us
That's
niggas, putting us in the hoods.
I'm above that, but go ahead.
Last hired, first fired. Okay? Scripture said we're above all of that. You know what I'm saying? Is she a teacher?
Tell him
No,
the
she's a historian, but go
No,
ahead.
So let us teach you the actual scriptures.
We got time. We got time. We got
We're
time.
talking about
Another one.
5%. Let's go.
I got another one right here. The back.
Go ahead,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Last one. I took the last one. I took
Listen.
the last one. Go
This
ahead.
ain't 5%.
This ain't for the
And
5%.
historians, you were taught this man's history. His
I'm
story.
Jewish myself.
What does Jew mean?
I'm from Jew. I came from, and I grew up
What does Jew mean?
as a Jewish perspective.
What does it
I'm
mean to be a
black
Jew?
I came from
Where does the word Jew come from?
the Old Testament.
You a historian. You should know this. Where does the word Jew come from?
It came from the Old Testament.
No, Jew derives from the word Judah.
Right here.
The
Yes,
Lord
I
came
know
from the
that.
tribe
Yes.
of Judah.
But
Well, you should have said it. You should have said it.
Judah was from the Old Testament as well, correct?
Go ahead.
Judah's in the whole Bible.
In the whole
Judah is
Bible.
from the
Go
whole
ahead. He's right.
from the
Go
whole
ahead.
Bible,
Go ahead.
but he was one person.
But
It's a tribe.
Was he one
But
person? No,
Judah's a tribe.
he started
He became
as one person and he created a tribe. I don't want to hear about
All right, let's go.
What about the rest? What about the other tribes?
Hey, just point at this sign. Just point at this is what's coming, man. Look.
I don't believe about Jesus. I don't believe about Jesus.
And this ain't Kemet. This ain't
I don't
Kemet.
believe
We're very
about any of those
spiritual,
kind of
so-
things as well.
So y'all understand
Jesus
this
is
coming
the
to
man.
America,
We're
right?
not gonna believe
This
that.
coming to America, right? What are y'all gonna do when this comes to America?
But y'all
When this
talk
comes to
about
America,
Jacob.
What are you gonna do
Jacob
when this
was
day
in the-
comes?
was in the
This
first
day
man
comes,
as well. He's
we're very spiritual. We're gonna live forever.
Let's go.
What are y'all gonna do?
Listen,
What are y'all
listen,
gonna do?
Listen, we're all gonna live forever. We were born to live forever. After this life, and the next life, and the next life, and the next life, we're gonna live forever. That's it. That's all.
All right, now they're good. Y'all have a good night.
It won't be an end of the world.
Okay.
But guess what? Guess what?
We have cycles.
What happens?
It comes
Everything
from
lives forever.
Two-thirds
It's a
gonna die.
cycle. The world. You ever heard the world is a cycle? We're all.
You ever heard of the cycle
Life is a cycle.
of death and destruction?
There's many people that live forever. We're gonna live after this, and after this, and after this, and after this. We're gonna live.
Okay,
All right,
That's it.
All right, y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good
Take
night.
it easy.
Good night.
man.
Yes, sir.
One thing you realize, it ain't for everybody, man. So if Jake can't get it, we're moving on.
We're very spiritual. We believe in energy. We believe in energy. And our energy is gonna live forever.
You see that out there?
Believe that.
That red area, that's 66.6% people of the
Yeah,
Israel
66.
that's gonna die.
Energy.
Not
That's
this
right.
stuff.
Energy. He said energy. Energy.
6.6.
What the hell?
We all gonna live forever. That was Tyrone. They cloned Tyrone. Tyrone and Keisha.
Right. Yeah, bring it out.
We can even edify Jake, man. You got this damn woman, okay, all in our face. He can't even speak. Okay, if you got no rule of your household, how you gonna rule over the ministry of the Lord? We're spiritual. We're spirituality, but where does spirituality originate from?
Right.
It comes from the scriptures, man. These niggas only talk about their spiritual because spirituality comes from the scriptures.
You know what it-
They don't want to hear the scriptures.
Hey, you know what it was? It was them dreads that was talking to their ass. And them dreads got spirits in their ass, man.
And if you notice, with Eve, a lot of times they don't want the man to get this, man.
Right.
Yeah.
It takes away her power.
Yep.
She asked me, she said, y'all Israelites? And she's talking about Kemet. And she already knew what it's about, but they don't want their woman. They don't want their men to hear, but it's gonna takes away their power from those men.
Yep.
You know.
That woman, the average nigga woman, got rulership over the average nigga. Okay? They got rulership over his mind. Oh, you want to do this, do that? Okay, nigga, I'm gonna do this. And all the nigga gonna do is cry, man.
Right.
And you seen a pure example of that up here. The order of the household has been rearranged, man. The Psalms tells you all the foundations of the earth are out of course, man.
Right.
So they walk on in darkness. So we see the average Jake relationship is fucking destroyed. It's backwards, man. We gotta speak to the woman before we can speak to the man. She wearing the pants. This nigga got on a spiritual skirt, man. Right. You can't even speak to this nigga. You can't get to their minds because there's so many barriers that his own woman put over his mind. This shit got locks on it, man.
And she got his ass in the sunken place.
Yup. Sunken and dunking.
She doesn't share his story. And, well, why don't you be a damn future roast then? Okay,
Right.
and what's coming to the future of this place, man?
Right.
And in the history that she was taught by the white man.
Yeah.
So you believe in false history and you don't know the future.
But the true historians are the prophets. Because the history is in the Bible. The Bible's a history book, man. You got the history, present, and the future in the Bible. Okay, but she don't want to talk about that. When we bring the scriptures out, you got this woman speaking over us, man.
And over him.
Yep. He can't even talk.
I got that.
This is Jeremiah 31:22. It says, "How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter?"
How long will I go about? This nigga said forever. We gonna come back. We gonna live forever. We gonna come back again. We gonna live forever. Okay, but he's gonna live forever in that same dead estate, man. He's already been in that dead estate for his previous lifetimes, man.
Right? And it says, "For Yahweh have created a new thing in the earth."
We have seen the accumulation of a nigga over his lifetimes. He didn't learn last lifetime. He didn't learn his first lifetime. Here it is. Most likely his last lifetime. This nigga still ain't getting it. He say, next life, I'm gonna be the same. You know, because he wants to be spiritualized.
It says, "For Yahweh have created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man."
This is a new thing because back in the day, the woman couldn't even look a man in the eyes, man. It was disrespect. You couldn't look a man in the eyes while he's speaking. But you got married women walking around here talking down on other men. Okay, you got women getting toe to toe with men. This is a new thing. This was never heard of in the earth.
Right.
Hey, pants, the pants for a woman was actually invented not too long ago. Doing hardcore slavery, this is where pants were invented for women. So they started making the pants. They started fashioning pants to fit around the woman's curves. So that she can stay equal. Okay, now you got something called feminism. Okay, woman's liberty. Okay, you got the Statue of Liberty, that's a woman. So we see what Babylon is all about, man.
Hey, if I may ask,
Say, seek out the old times, seek out the old ways, wherein lieth righteousness. Okay, because in the old ways, the women weren't ordered. Their heads were covered, they were submissive. But today, you try to learn anything about today, your mind is going to be destroyed, man.
Watch them.
What you have, Lauren?
Okay, what
Trying to call y'all questions?
Yeah, I have
All right, so what we're teaching is the Lord is coming back to save his children. So-called Indians, blacks, and Hispanics. Yeah, you didn't say white people, you say Arab people.
Grab the scriptures, grab the
Yeah,
scriptures.
that's the truth, though. Hey, you got the scripture? What the scripture?
Matthew 15.
I got
Grab it.
Matthew 15.
My friend because she's white?
Grab it, read it, read the Bible.
You see yourself on the sign? Come here. Come up.
That would be rude.
What else?
It's not about color.
This is Matthew 15:24.
Grab Romans 9:13, Baba Kashana.
It says, "But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the
I
lost
am
sheep
not
of
sent.
the..."
So,
Wait, I'm trying to listen to what you
yeah, I'm
say.
trying to explain to you what he's saying. So the Son of Man, right, which is his true name is Yahushua in Hebrew, because he's a Hebrew. So his name is going to be given to him in
The
Hebrew.
Bible is
Okay.
we have the American version.
And it says, "I am
the
not..."
Son of Man, right? Yahushua said, I am not sent, so he wouldn't have came. Go ahead.
It says, "But unto the lost sheep
But unto the lost sheep of who?
of the house of Israel."
The house of Israel. So this sign here shows you the house of Israel. All right, you got here so-called Negroes, which is the so-called black African Americans, West Indians. Okay.
Ask your nationality. What?
Jamaican. What's your nationality according to your father?
Of course. Bro,
According to your dad.
I did the ancestry, and I am about 42%.
Who was your
Well, what is
father?
your dad though?
My dad is a bunch of
What's his dad?
What is his father?
bro. I don't know.
don't know?
No, but my
Who was
dad's
her father?
my
What's your
dad
father?
is
What's
like
your-
my
you
dad
Italian?
is
Your dad's
native.
Italian? Okay, so you
Her
might be
dad's
on-
Irish.
He's
Okay.
Irish, he's Native American.
And you had some Israelites that were Irish
He's a
and
bunch of
Italian.
stuff.
So y'all could be Israelites. That means salvation
Okay,
could be for y'all.
Hey, you said something. You said because of color. It's not about color.
It's
At
not
all.
about color,
It's not
bro.
about color.
It's about how you're
Whoever
living.
your father is.
It's about
But it is about the
lineage.
nation Israel.
It's not about how you live either. It's only
Yeah,
about
but-
Israel.
But because she's white doesn't mean he's not gonna save her.
No.
But nobody's white.
Nobody's white. Yeah.
White is a color in the crown box. Nobody's black.
Okay, but just because you're not one of the three that he named doesn't mean you're not gonna be saved.
If you're not an Israelite, you're not gonna be saved. If you're not on that sign right there,
I don't believe that.
well, we reading the Bible. Go in the
I do
Bible.
read my Bible. I go to church every Sunday.
Read it back. Read it back. Read it back.
He created all.
Okay,
So
well-
he's not gonna leave people out just because they are not.
Read it again.
Okay, but you gotta understand something. The Bible it's not going by modern day society. How modern day society is, it teaches you that this is that and this is that. But the scriptures do.
Right. Go ahead.
This is Matthew 15 and 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's
Who's
to
that?
certain people. That's not everybody. The lost sheep of the house of Israel is talking about so-called native Indians.
My dad's not Israel.
You're not being
You said your dad was Irish, right?
He is Irish.
So there were some Israelites that
He
were
is Native
Irish descent.
American. He's like a bunch of things.
Okay, Native American is also of Israel, so there's a possibility you could be saved. But you gotta listen first. You gotta listen to the scriptures first. What you got? You got Deuteronomy 7:6. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6 says, "For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God." Speaking of these people, there's a lot of possessive words in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? It's not talking about y'all. It ain't talking about everybody. It's talking about possessive. It's talking about certain people. Go ahead. It says, "The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special." Thy God. So thy God is possessive also.
You're like a hype man.
Go ahead.
Grab
It
that.
says, "The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself." So he's chosen, that means he's chosen out of a bunch. If I choose something, that means there's a bunch to choose from, right? But he's chosen these people here, to be a special people. That means you're different from everybody else,
But that
right?
doesn't mean he's not gonna be saved. I
Go
don't
ahead.
think.
Go ahead. It says, "Above all people that are above." That's a very important word, above all people. Because society has taught us that we are below all people, right?
Or
Because of
equal.
our skin color, right? Or equal. Now they're saying we're equal, but the scriptures say here we're actually above all people.
That's right.
They want you to settle for equal.
I don't settle for equal.
Go ahead.
Okay then.
It says, "Above all people that are upon the face of the earth." That are upon the face of the earth. So these people here, and only these people here, are above all people that are upon the face of the whole earth. You got Africans, the Chinese, the Japanese, white people. We're actually above them, but they want you to settle for being equal.
But I don't believe he's only gonna come and save
He
you.
that leadeth into captivity.
Hey, hold on. Grab this right here. Grab this right here.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 2.
But
Beautiful.
You gotta say it like he did.
Amos, chapter 3 and verse 2.
Trust that, no.
You only have I known of
You
all
only
the
have I
families,
known. Go ahead.
of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
So the Lord has only known this family. Of all the families
But
of
you
the
didn't
earth.
say that.
Read it again.
Amos 3,
Loud and clear, brother. Come on.
Amos chapter 3 and
Like
verse
this.
2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
So you only have I known. You know what I'm saying? You got kids? You only have she known. Out of all the families, you only have she known.
Israel. It's all about Israel. Come on, brothers.
Go ahead.
Keep it
Therefore,
See, I asked you, but you didn't want to speak.
He's speaking right now. He just speaking.
therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Therefore, he's going to punish us for all of our iniquities. That's why we're in the state that we're in today, because we're getting punished
none
for our
else.
iniquities. We're the Lord's
I mean,
children.
Lord, you got
It's
it,
like
none
your
else.
child. Aren't you going to punish your child? Aren't you going to punish your child if she does something wrong, right?
Well, actually, I'm an ABA, so I'm a reinforcement.
Okay, so let's look at it in a
And
logically.
logically, reinforcement works better.
Okay, so logically, when a person
It's a
has a
science.
child, right? When a person has a child, that child is their responsibility, right?
She's my responsibility.
So you're going to handle her as your responsibility. Just like the Lord handles us as his responsibility, as his children. But he didn't choose everybody to be his children. Now there's everybody your child.
But if he created everyone, he can't pick and choose who's his child.
I got
You
spittle,
got Romans
bro.
9:13?
I got like enough to spittle.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13.
Hold on, I got one real quick and then we'll go there. Just real quick. This is Joel 2 and 27. And you shall know that I am in the midst of Israel,
So he's in the midst of Israel.
and that I am the Lord your God and none else.
the Lord your God and none else.
So,
Okay, that was a good one.
That was good.
well, let's read it again. Let's read it again.
That's right, that's right.
And the Lord does not change. So from the Old Testament to the New Testament, he's only dealing with his people. Which people think that the people in Israel today, they think that they're the real Jews. They're not the real Jews. We're the real people. We are the real people of God. But it says, Joel 2:27, and you shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed. Because when the Lord comes back, he's only coming back for his people. That's why he said, my people are never going to be ashamed. Because when it's time to be saved, only these people are going to be saved. And it don't matter what you look like. You got people that look like they white, but they still on that sign. Because they father done had with a different woman, a white woman, but you are what your father is. So at the end of the day, it's not about what you look like, not about your color. It's about if you're an Israelite. If you're not an Israelite, you're not going to make it. Salvation ain't for you. The Lord ain't going that cross for everybody. The Lord went on that cross for his people. That's it. Go ahead.
Brought up Matthew 15. I am not sent but unto lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Hey, grab the spittle.
I got that already.
You got it. Come on, touch one.
This is 2 Ezra 6 and 56.
This is how the Most High God feels about the other nations that are not on that sign. Right here. You got, y'all, come on, brother, teach.
And it says, as for the other people, which
So
also
you got these, the 12 tribes of Israel, which is this over here, all these people on this side. And then these are the other nations. These are all the nations on the face of the whole world. These are all the nations of the world. You got the Chinese, you got the Japanese, okay, you got the Egyptians, you got all the nations of the earth. This right here is the Lord's chosen children. This is the Lord's people. Go ahead.
it says, as for the other people, which also come of Adam.
So as for the other people, these are all the people that come from Adam, right? They started off as one person, right? But guess what? They began to become multiplied as nations. So these are the other people that come of Adam. As for the other people, go ahead.
And it says, thou hast said that they are all nothing.
He said that they are all nothing. This is how he feels about these other nations, about everybody else except his children. That they are all nothing. But go ahead.
Right, because Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, Japheth. And every nationality
Like the slavery
derives
song.
from these 3 sons.
You been
And
leaning
we
on
come
it.
from Shem, Israel, which when you go to Yasher Allah means prince of the power.
In the beginning of the Bible.
This is prince of the power. And who's our power? Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Hey.
All these other nations are bastards.
Hey, and look, they ain't care about us. So why the Most High got all of a sudden got to care about them? These same people did that to us. So now the Most High gonna do the same thing to them, but he's gonna put us back on top, and they're gonna be at the bottom. Finish that up.
Right, but it says, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle.
So spittle is spit. The Lord, like the other nations and everybody else, like spit. But his children are special. Scripture says, that's the apple of his eye. Go ahead.
It says, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
So as likened the abundance, meaning all these nations added up together, the sum of them, as to a drop that falleth from a vessel. You got a vessel, you got a bucket of water, okay? Are you gonna turn around for a little drop of water that fell out the bucket? No, you don't give a damn about that. You're gonna keep moving because you still got the majority of the water. That's how he feels about Israel, and that drop is all the entire other nations.
He don't care about them. Lord ain't dealing with them.
I got Revelation 13.
Romans 9:13.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13.
Because you said in the beginning, that's rude.
It is rude.
Yeah, well, the Lord doesn't love everybody. The Lord also hates. He hates certain people.
You were just talking about that. I was just
Do you
talking
believe
about
that the
that.
Lord?
What y'all saying about it?
I was just saying how it makes me want to like not sin and do better. Because like in the beginning of the Bible, how he's talking about how he wished he never made us, how he never created us.
And what'd he do? What'd he do?
He flooded out fucking.
There you go. There
He
you
only-
go.
he only saved
told
8
Noah,
people.
His family, his sons, their wives.
Right, 8 people.
8 people.
So does he got to save everybody?
He did not save everybody.
Did he love everybody at that time? What
He
did,
wanted them all to disappear.
he hated them. He hated those people. He hated it. So and look, real quick, Salakia, that's why we have this sign right here. Because ultimately what's gonna happen is the Lord gonna send a flood again, but this time it's gonna be with fire. All these nations, they talking about
Well,
nuclear
we're already
weapons.
on fire.
What happened?
We're already on fire.
Yeah, the earth is already on fire, but it's gonna end with nukes,
Thermonuclear fire.
missiles. This is how the world gonna end.
Day of doom.
And every day you wake up is one day closer to that day. It's gonna happen in our lifetime too. You ain't got another 50, 60. Oh well, we got 60. No, this shit is over. America is done. It's done. It's out of here.
Just America.
That's why we're out here. Before the flood, you had Noah out there, just like we're out here today, prophesying, telling everybody the Lord's about to flood this place.
Right.
Nobody wanted to listen. We're here today because what? The spirits in the earth.
Well,
the
he
Lord's
also
wicked
said in the
prophets.
Bible that he would never do it like that again.
Yeah,
That's
he's
why he
gonna
got
do
the
it by fire
rainbow.
this time.
That's why we got the rainbow. That's why we have the rainbow. The Lord said he would never flood the earth again
with water.
with water.
Water.
But now he's gonna do it with fire.
I got that right.
Romans 9:13.
Romans
Go
9.
to Romans 9.
It's the book of Romans chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
There you go.
The Lord actually hates.
Start at verse 1.
Start at verse 1. Baba Shem.
Now, verse 1, I say the truth, in a Mashiach, I lie not, my conscience also bearing me witness
So you know what Paul is? In the Bible, this is Paul speaking. Go ahead.
in the Holy Spirit that I have great heaviness and continuing sorrow in my heart. For I could wish that myself were accursed from a Mashiach, from my brethren.
So he
my
could wish that himself was accursed from Mashiach for his brethren. Mashiach is, the scripture says Christ, but in Hebrew it's Mashiach, the anointed from his brethren. Yeah, it's the original. So he's wishing that he's accursed for his kin, his own brother. Not everybody, but his brethren.
my kinsmen according to the flesh.
According to the flesh, my kinsmen, according to the flesh.
Verse-
They're not according to color, but according to the flesh, by lineage, by blood. Okay?
Verse 4, who are Israelites.
Who are Israelites? Not everybody's Israel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For
Not
real quick,
everybody's.
who's the book of Romans written to?
Who's the book of Romans written to? Those are
Israelites.
Israelites that were in Rome.
I like him.
Go ahead.
Read it on, it says, to whom pertaineth the adoption.
Hey, now, so let me say this too. Now, who was Paul sent to? The Gentiles, right? That were Israelites. Israelite foreigners that didn't know they was Israelites. He came back and brought them back to being Israel.
Yep.
So it's always been all about Israel in the Old Testament and the New Testament. This is New Testament right here. He said, who are Israelites?
Israelites.
So still they talking about Israel. Go ahead.
Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption.
So these people, God's chosen people, we're going to get all these things. The adoption, go ahead.
And the glory.
And the glory.
And the covenants.
And the covenants, all for Israel. Go ahead.
And the giving of the law.
And the giving of the law. The law was only given to Israel and Mount Sinai. Go ahead.
And the servants of Yahweh Shemel and the promise.
And the promises. The service of the Most High God and the promises was only given to Israel.
So on Mount Sinai, when Moses brought down the laws from the Lord, who was there? Was everybody there, or was it just Israel?
I mean, I just don't feel like we just gonna say Israelis. However,
I change not. I the Lord, I change not. Grab it.
This
Read it.
Malachi 3
And sort of something I believe.
And it says, for I am the Lord.
So from the Old Testament to the New Testament, in the Old Testament, it's evident, even the Christian church, they'll tell you that God was dealing with Israel. You go to the church, the pastors will tell you that. But what they won't tell you is that from the Old Testament to the New Testament, he never changed.
it also takes place in Egypt. It also takes place in other places. It's not
But why does it take place there? It's because the Israelites were there. Just
What
like in Rome,
what takes place?
She said the Bible doesn't only just take place in Israel.
Well, that's the thing. The Israelites, these people, they were scattered to all four corners of the earth. Our people were scattered in slavery. So you have Israel, our people everywhere on earth. So go ahead, read it.
Right, this is Malachi 3 and 6. It says, for I am the Lord, I change not.
I do what?
I change not.
So when the Lord said he was only dealing with Israel in the beginning, he's still only dealing with Israel at the end.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Right,
That's the mystery. The mystery is not everybody can be saved. We've been lied to our whole life. Every time you go to church, they tell you, all you got to do is call on Jesus, you're going to be saved. That's a lie. You've been lied to. So now we're figuring out through the mystery, the prophecies in the book, that the Lord is only dealing with Israel, still to this day. And the people in the land of Israel aren't even the real people. Those aren't the real people of God. Those are the real people of God.
That's right.
And the promises was given unto Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Not everybody.
Not everybody. Not the Japanese, not the Japanese. No. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and we come from Jacob.
That's
We got
it.
12 sons.
That's who the kingdom of heaven is for. Someone grab real quick after that the gates. the 12 gates. There's not one big pearly shiny gate to make it in the kingdom of heaven.
What, you can grab that? That's how
Go ahead, finish that up.
It says, "For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed."
There you go.
So the Lord said he changes not, therefore the sons of Jacob are not consumed. That means what? In the beginning he promised salvation to only the Israelites.
Right.
But if the Lord was to change, then he would promise it to another nation instead of the Israelites.
That's it.
But he said, I change not, therefore you are not consumed.
So then why would he create everybody?
Beautiful.
Everybody was created for a purpose.
For
everybody else, these
Well,
nations
everybody
here,
stemmed from a certain amount of people. Everybody is Israeli.
but these nations here were created to serve Israel. These nations were created to serve Israel. They're created to be slaves to the Israelites.
Servants.
Servants.
And let me say this real quick. Now, when y'all first came up here, your friend, who said she was Irish, turns out she's not.
Italian.
She said she was Italian.
got
Because you guys made
She
up
right there.
your
She coming back. She all right. She all right. But she said she already knows she going to hell. So she don't even believe in this, and she's not here
She's
showing
like
you
in a weird position.
what she in a cult
No, she's not in a cult. She's just like figuring it out.
because it ain't for her.
Right now, it's not for her.
If it ain't for her now, it ain't gonna ever be for her. It's
That's
now or
not
never.
true.
It's
Well,
now or never.
And
That's not true.
if she's an Edomite, it's not for her.
Right.
If she's a if her lineage goes back to other side. If her lineage goes back to these people on this sign right here, she's not gonna get it. The wicked is not gonna understand. The scriptures say the wicked will never understand
She's
this
not
truth.
wicked. She's
Well, no, I'm saying that the nation. That's the nation of the wicked. We're not talking about her right
I mean, come on, let's be serious.
now.
Hey, somebody grab the spirit bear witness
No,
with our spirit. We're
because
about to
we
close
go
out.
all the way back when God wiped out everybody. Everybody.
Yeah.
It was just Noah and his family.
Who were
Everybody-
Israelites. Who did he say?
Okay,
They
but
were
everybody
Israelites.
stemmed from that.
Yeah, that's why we had
So
this.
everybody technically has Israeli blood.
Look.
Because everyone stemmed from it.
Excuse me. Listen. Noah had 3 sons, right? Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Israel comes from
But
Shem
they were the only people.
because the
that
promise
were
was
left.
going to Israel.
But
It's all
still,
about Israel.
everyone stemmed and everyone grew from that.
But even you had Ham. Remember Ham? Remember he seen his father's nakedness and he cursed him?
He did. It made him a
Yes.
servant and like the whole fucking thing. Yeah.
That means those whole nations, or all those nations, not just the Africans, but Ethiopians, the Egyptians, North African, South, they're all cursed.
But they all stemmed from this.
You have Shem. Not all Shem are
So
of
that
Israel.
means everyone came from that. Everyone has it in their blood. I don't feel like just one particular.
Well,
It's a
the
seed
scripture
line.
says In Isaac shall thy seed be called.
The scripture says, but everyone stemmed from it. Everyone came from it.
So are you just agreeing with the scriptures?
I'm agreeing that everyone in their bloodline is gonna have it.
Contrary to what the scriptures say.
Yes.
Okay, we're saying for you. Have a good night. Go ahead, bring it out.
You can't just say it.
We told her what the Bible say. And see, Eve trying to go jump on some white bean, and just go, just fucking go. We told you were Israelite, and that salvation is for you, and you talking about everybody else. This might not be for your ass either.
My friend next to her will,
She's trying to save her friend.
Right.
That's the spirit of Jake. Jake got these white friends, and they just feel like they cannot live without them. Especially Eve. Eve and the serpent go two peas in a pod.
And then now she's out there talking to a fucking bug out.
So what the fuck were they talking about? They're trying to say only Israel can be saved.
That's fucking Fido.
That's Fido for real?
Yeah.
Is it for real?
Yeah, it is.
Hell nah, boy. He said, what the fuck?
What did he say?
What did he talk about?
This bitch ass.
We went to school with that guy, man.
That bitch ass nigga. That nigga
Fido?
Yeah.
Remember Fido? You know? Yeah, big old football.
He don't fucking matter. Let's get ready to close out, brother. Let's get ready to close out.
All right. He said he don't fucking matter.
The nigga came out of nowhere. Right? He must have waited right there for them to walk away. What did they say?
Yeah, he was listening. He was
so fucking punk. This nigga's a punk, man. We're gonna stir all fucking weekend, all weaklings. All right, well, with that being said, we praise us for edifying so for elect. We give all praise to the Most High. Call her law. Your honor to the elders and apostles, great mental taught us this truth and truth and sincerity. Shalom, Kamishwala, of Bible Ball. Don't move.
Gotta have it on deck. Right when they said bring it out, you can bring it out.